Oh, yeah, again, I am sorry.
It's fine, Cars.
At least
It's
I'm not the
fine.
only one who's missing. Oh,
I
me.
really hope she comes in today. I really
Oh,
do.
Cars.
we might need. You
Yeah,
might need to find a fifth member.
I did suggest that earlier, but I, I don't want
You should give
to.
it till next week, kind of deal.
Yeah, I'll give it one more week. But if Jen is still having some problems, I will heavily consider getting to start opening. I will. I promise you, I will find someone that fits in with the group. But if they, I will ask multiple questions, like I should have done in the first place. But I will ask them a lot of important questions, such as if they're okay with certain subjects, like like okay, it's gonna sound stupid, like
Well,
homosexual
go ahead.
relationships or shit like that. If they're not, they're gonna instantly be kicked out of my game because none of that crap. No hate, no fighting, and if they don't like animals, that's fine. But I will tell them you attack any animal that the party likes, or you're just like fighting about the party's um over abundant of animals. I will kick you out too because we're here to have fun, not fight over something as ridiculous as video game
I guess.
animals.
I guess also make it clear that this isn't just a combat pure
Yes,
campaign.
I will heavily announce that too, because I feel like I didn't express that enough when it came to Zachary.
I thought you did fine though when you first sent out those like things. I thought you said it was gonna be RP heavy.
I did. That was one of the things I said, that I was going to try to get a good balance, but RP was going to be my main focus.
Yeah.
But I guess pieces.
I didn't.
choose
I didn't
history.
receive that.
I like I said. I guess I didn't try putting it out there. Like, didn't say it well enough or something. I don't know. Well,
Yeah.
anyway,
I just forgot.
Yeah, you forgot, Peppers, but you're lovely. Don't worry about it.
I was. I think I was the. I'm the special case. I'm the Make a Wish Foundation child.
Yes.
And now I see all the players' names except for that pseudo dragon. Oh, your name's Lucian? I've been calling you Lucille Ball this whole time.
What? Me?
Alright, I did ask in the chat last night if you wanted me to show you the NPC names, which you guys said yes. Well, one of you did. Kind of.
I'm okay.
I don't look into. The
I know
chat,
you don't,
so.
Wilson. I know you don't.
You might be mad I called you Dust Mite.
I'm good with seeing the names because I sometimes forget and I don't have to
That's
look through the NPC list.
yeah. That's why I brought it up, Tars, because you mentioned that. I'm like, maybe someone else has some problems too. So maybe just make it easier. But anyway.
Yeah. I named the party. I jokingly said the entire party's names were Lucille Ball, Dust Mite, Brock, and Jalapeno Poppers.
Yeah, then he posted pictures of all of that, especially the jalapeno popper.
Wait, is Misty supposed to be Brock?
I think
Brock and
so.
Misty, shut up. It's the only thing I could think of at the time.
The cabbage salesman.
I know, but I was going by weird name. I was going by the names.
Oh my
I was like off by the names, and my thought process was, I can't think anything of Misty. Oh yeah, Misty, and traveled with Ash and Brock. So there we go. That was my thought process.
Okay, I get it now. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Alrighty. So anyway, stream started a little bit ago with the silliness. I love the banter, I really do. Makes me happy. Completely gets rid of my anxiety, to be honest. Oh boy. Anyway. Alright. Anyway, as I said before, I am the ever so unlucky Fable, and these are my lovely players. Lucy.
Please help us. We're being held against our will.
You hold me against my will in your Wednesday game.
Hey, I was promised beer, and all I've seen is like things of water and Kool-Aid packets. Like, what the hell is this?
We will be one with the ever-living
Don't
light.
drink the Kool-Aid, my dude. Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
But we must be one.
Oh my god.
One.
Alright, just gonna do a quick recap. Last time on Dragon Ball 7. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, just like last time on Tales from Ocraria Rise of the Long Forgotten. Our party finally made it to the snowball den, where they sadly saw it coming across, being invaded by a small army of orcs, a small horde of orcs. It's like the DM.
Durgar.
and Duradar. It's like the DM can't think of better ideas, so he just hoards the
1,000
crap out
roaming.
of everything.
Oh,
1,000 roaming orcs.
All hail the Alliance! Because we got Worgans! Yeah!
I love Worgans. That's why they're in my world. Anyway, yes, after a long drawn out battle, the party was able to defeat multiple orcs, as well as a few Duradar, and a few other specialized orcs that apparently have magic, which makes no sense to me, but whatever, I don't care.
Oh!
And then every time the Drugar died, you heard.
Yes, that is honestly canon. As you finally made it to the end of the tunnel, you came across the one orc you saw in that strange magic, who strangely looks like Gul'dan from World of Warcraft, but we don't talk about that. Anyway. And we even saw a Duradar female whose I forgot to actually update the token, but don't worry, her token's up to date now. Yay. But yes. After that.
I don't like short women and their glorious beards.
After that. Sadly, you were able to make it to where you thought you finally got an edge on the enemy. Sadly, Dushai saw her worst fear ever, an unconscious Callie, which she tried running up to her, which the Duradar woman hit her on the head, knocking her out like it was nothing. Dushai, sadly, was in much like her companions before her, was in a room. A light greenish room, where she suffered such horrible memories and thoughts that, for some reason, she can't remember now. Why? I don't know. That's Dushai. But she doesn't want to talk about it. She's mean.
Write your note.
She doesn't remember.
I know.
Remember.
As well
Remember when you remember. Sorry.
Open your
okay.
mind.
It's okay. But yes, that is what happened last time. As you awakened, you were treated to a bountiful feast by the elder Meepo, who looks like Cousin It from the Addams Family. Bowler hat and all. Yes, after that, you had a bountiful feast, got a long rest. It is now the morning, where you were greeted, where Pippa's heard, where you all heard a loud boom sound in the front, where Pippa's went to go investigate it.
Pippa's also got swarmed by snowball babies.
Yes. Pippa's did in fact get swarmed by cobalt babies multiple times, and he finally made it back into the cave with what appears to be a tiefling woman and another cobalt he knew in his past life known as Dex, who arm was bitten off by the master, as well as apparently now he has a metallic arm. So yes, he's future Cable.
Oh boy.
He's not even that. It's like literally just an arm to help him carry stuff, if anything.
Or, well, if he's got a metal leg, he could be Edward Elric.
We'll talk about that later, okay? We'll talk about that later.
Sorry.
But yes, anyway, we'll start off the session now with you guys trying to figure out what to do next. And if you want to send Misty a message, I will have her fly here with magic, or Lady Bumblebee will drop her off. I don't freaking know.
Yes.
Oh, in real life, I actually messaged her. She hasn't responded yet. So she might also just be sleeping.
Oh man. Really?
So,
Man.
possibility. It's no problem. Anyway, so how would we communicate with her? Would we have a paper bird item, or
you do? Dushai does in fact have a ring of sending that the guild gives to all of its members that go on long trips, just to make sure that they're able to keep in touch in case they go on a long mission, or give various updates in case the guild's under attack, or just to warn everyone in case there's a coming storm or things like that.
Oh, they don't trust us. I see how it is.
They trust you. They just don't want you dying, because then they'll feel bad.
No, I mean they gave one to me. Gave one to the shy, but not one to any of us. I see how it is.
Yeah.
It's racism.
Pipper's your yes, okay, good. The dagger of envy slowly taking over Pipper's. Good.
Oh no.
No.
I'm kidding. That's not a thing. That's really not a thing. Oh my gosh. But yeah.
Why must you betray me? Fang of envy.
No, yes, Dustshy, if you want to get in contact with either Misty and or Lady Bumblebee, you do have an ability to.
Oh wow, I did not realize the paper bird item actually does go as far as you need it to go. That's
Neat.
actually pretty cool.
So yes, you if all right. So what do you guys like to do?
Uh, hmm.
I'm supposing I am currently walking around debating on this, and all of a sudden, tsunami of snowball children.
Actually, I like to imagine that Pippers, you have you have a hand behind your back and another one on your chin, moving back and forth while walking, kind of like the detective lost in thought. Everyone else, anyone paying attention, notices that the young snowballs are doing the same thing. They're imitating Pippers, walking back and forth like he is. They think it's a fun game.
Oh, that's precious.
Yeah, like they're just like they kind of like have the same expression as you, but instead of being lost in thought, they think it's like a fun conga line or something, and they're
God
just
damn it.
imitating you, Pippers.
Ha-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
And yeah, like they each have a smile on their face, and you notice as he does it, more and more start copying him.
You're gonna give me diabetes, you know this.
I
Right?
hope to.
Diabetes.
Not in a bad way, but I hope to try to indicate how cute these creatures are. That is my goal for every game.
Oh, that is cute, though. Oh,
hmm
Lucian's uh, going to check on Dusk Shy to see how she's doing, and then is going to introduce himself to the new people that have shown up.
Okay. That's shy. How are you doing?
I think Dust Shy is probably like focus kind of thing. After she figured out the location, she's getting ready to go out kind of deal, like prepping everything she needs, rations and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Dusk Shy, uh, dear friend, where do you think you're gonna be going?
To that ancient forest, or not that ancient fortress. To the ancient fortress.
Well, that is very noble of you to want to rescue your dear friend, but don't you think we should? I don't know. Get Misty first.
I've already contacted Bumblebee about it. They're going to be arriving soon.
Oh. Well,
Mm-hmm.
great. So, uh, are you sure you're okay? That strange-looking woman did hit you pretty hard on the head, and I'm pretty sure not one of those strange books.
I'll be honest, I do not know, kind of thing. I don't remember what happened.
That's even more concerning. You might have a concussion, for all we know. You should probably lay down, take some rest. It, just I. Peppers, can you please help me here with this?
Alright, okay! And I start coming over.
See,
Hey, what are you doing?
as soon as you say that, the young children run away laughing.
I gotta say, Peppers, they've taken quite a liking to you.
I don't understand it. I mean, what's the deal with the hatchlings being with the adults anyway?
Safety? I'm not quite sure.
Well, with my clan, they just kind of like threw us in this one place to train us and all that stuff. Unless you were like one of the lucky ones, you know?
Hmm.
Well,
And
from the sounds of it, it seems like that this one acts more like a family than military.
Yeah, I guess.
yes, family. Yes. Uh, at least it is a lot more kinder than what you went through. Yours, not to be mean, but yours did sound kind of oppressive.
I mean, yeah, I mean, nobody got eaten by their dragon here, which is kind of different.
Yes, that is good. Uh, mm, Lucian's gonna kind of look around for maybe like one of the kobolds or people in like grown-ups here who maybe know something.
Sorry to make it awkward.
Are there any grown-ups grown-up kobolds here? Or anyone who might know know the dragon that might live here? Or if there is one. Fable? Uh-oh. Oh god, we killed the DM.
He's dead, Jim.
Oh god!
Sorry. Family again. I blame his family.
Family screws up everything. That's why I was late.
Ugh.
Freaking family.
Jesus Christ, the same yesterday, today, and forever.
Why family gotta suck? Ugh. They suck. What a big suck.
Well, at least I showed up today and didn't get eaten by that bear.
Yeah, god don't dang it, man. Jeez.
I mean, I guess I shouldn't have just gone off the paid trail and went directly into the woods, but
Yeah, it's a good idea.
What's
Yeah.
going on? Sorry, I had to do something.
oh, I was just
I knew it.
talking about how that one bear was following me in the woods today in real life.
Oh boy.
Yeah, is the bear shit in the woods? Apparently they do.
It would. Hey, we only have black bears. We don't have grizzly bears, so that's a.
How is that better?
Oh my.
Black bears, their first instinct is to run away. Grizzly bear, their first instinct is to slap you so hard you fly 500 feet in the air.
Oh, lovely.
Okay.
Lovely.
But Karst, what were you gonna do before I slightly stepped away?
Lucian is going to look for any adult kobold here who might be able to understand him, and find out if there is a dragon that lives here, and what the dragon looks like.
Okay, that would first one you can find would be a random male kobold. He understands your common.
Good.
Yes.
So, dear kobold, fair kobold there. Is there a drag that lives here and provides protection to you all?
They're like, yes, that would be Lady Aurora. She is our caretaker, our guardian.
Lady Aurora. What does Lady Aurora look like?
She is really tall, really white, very kind, has really bright, piercing blue eyes.
Wait, did you say? Are you sure she is a white colored dragon or not silver?
No, she is a white dragon. Kind of like our scales. And he'll point to the scales as well as all the others around you. That like walking by and everything.
Peppers, sidebar here, sidebar.
Okay, sidebar.
They kind of just tilt their head like a bit confused.
Lucian's gonna kind of kneel down, just kind of like huddle with Peppers. You heard that, right? They said white dragon, correct? I didn't mishear that.
Yeah, I think we're in cracker territory.
Pipper! Whoa, Pippin.
I am so sorry.
I don't think you can say that. But
Okay, wait. I think we're like the whitest neighborhood possible.
Oh my god, that's even crazy.
I'm not sure if that's better, but I am quite concerned. But because if memory serves me right, at least from what tales I've heard, white dragons are not known for being the most calm dragons, at least for intruders. And well, though she may be nice, her subjects here. I think we need to get the fuck out of here.
Is it history or arcana check? Just to let me see if I remember.
History.
Okay, I rolled a 6.
Oh fuck! Wait, I don't think your roll showed up. Oh no, there it is.
Yeah, you don't really fully remember, but I will remind you when you were in Solantia, there was dragons of various varieties. But but Lady Aurora is technically not in the city, so it is hard to tell what she'll do to you guys if she finds you. But you did come here specifically because Sarka told you that Lady Aurora might be able to help you. So
That is true. I mean, Sarka hasn't steered us wrong so far.
Well, yes, I guess that is true.
Also, if my jokes were very off color.
no, it's fine. It's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
I literally did not mean that as a pun. I literally sincerely meant that.
I know. And no one's taking it as anything defensive. It was just like out of nowhere is all. I was like, damn, Pippers, where did that come from is all.
Hot damn!
You should have said that and then say that Pipper's like bit into his like saltine or whatever.
Oh, he's always eating saltines. How do you think he talks like that?
Is that why he's so salty?
Ooh.
Oh. Straight up being mean and edgy tonight, my guys. Alrighty.
Well, we're just cracking jokes.
Oh my. Oh, you're grounded, mister. You're grounded.
Okay, I'll go to my corner now.
Anyway, back on track. You guys were talking.
Yes, talkie. Mm-hmm.
Well, as I said, Aurora's. I mean, Sarka wouldn't have let us here if like we were gonna be brutally murdered. I mean, look at how much
Would
she like.
they?
But like, look at how much she worships Dustshy.
True.
And I'm assuming at this point, like, she is, like, still, like, latched on to Dustshy.
Yeah, I imagine Dustshy slowly trying to move, like, packing her stuff and slowly trying to get out, and now Sarka and Poison have to try to hold her back. That's what I'm imagining is going on.
Meanwhile, every single time, like, the camera goes back to Lucian and Pippers, there's another snowballed toddler attached onto Pippers.
Yeah, like, they're slowly attaching themselves to your tail, and I imagine you guys are doing a huddle, and now the children are slowly packing onto you guys.
Pippers, I think they're multiplying.
Also, do I like hear any of your guys' conversation walking back and forth?
No, we're kind of like a group huddle kind of thing.
Yeah, we're over here, back off!
Just be like, shh, whisper. Oh, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
But I have the ears of a dragon, which I don't think is a thing.
That's not a thing.
The senses of a dragon.
The lip reading of a dragon.
Oh the lip reading. Oh.
When did you get the observant feat? What?
Dragon? God.
Oh my god. No.
Like, really?
Oh my god, you're grounded. Anyway, continue this group huddle. Oh my god.
I think Lucian's choking.
Stop choking.
Like he laughed one of the into his mouth, so now he's just choking.
It's bad enough Misty's missing. Now we're having a choking Lucy. Great. Just great. I'm fine. Okay. Yeah.
He's
So,
choking.
So yeah, Lucian, can Lucian roll a history check though, see if he remembers stuff about dragons.
Go for it, my guy.
I'm so smart, so smart. Oh, oh. I want to burn my bardic inspiration so that I'll burn off. Okay, so I'm not that smart. Yeah.
Sadly, you remember the same as Peppers, which would be that white dragons tend to be somewhat elusive. They tend to stay to themselves. If provoked, they too tend to be very aggressive, but you're not really sure how Lady Aurora will react to you all being in her cave.
But so Pippus, we should probably vamoose out of here before Lady Aurora arrives.
But wasn't she? But wasn't she like kidnapped?
Yeah, that's right, Peppers.
Wait, Lady Aurora's kidnapped.
Yeah, that's like one of the first things they said. She went with them.
Oh right, that's right.
Yeah.
Sorry, yes.
See, I have it all here in my notes.
Well, that and you have of such a keen mind for information.
Keen mind.
Also known as DM's Bane.
Really?
Lucian's just going to to poison Fang and dust Isaac. Well, does anyone know where they could have taken this dragon, Lady Aurora?
Dusk will just stop, like, pull out her dragon book kind of thing, and just say, give us the location of Aurora. Aurora. Aurora.
Rah rah rah.
All right, so Rah is all the way in the icy peaks, so far away from you guys. Rah is on the other side of the world.
Aurora.
Sorry, I accidentally summoned my stand. I'm sorry.
Anyway, yes. Lucian, you watch as the book starts to glow as the page starts flipping faster and faster till it comes to a until it comes to a blank page. On the page, a map starts to form of the area you're in, of this part of Ocraria. Different trees, small small landmarks such as villages, tiny towns start to appear as well, and the map starts to draw a somewhat very detailed area, which appears to be an old fort, an old abandoned fort, and a giant arrow mark appears on top of it.
So, same location that is showed for Callie's location.
Yep.
Okay.
I press the arrow.
Last known location of Aurora here.
God damn it, I was hoping it was fast travel!
You haven't unlocked it yet, you son of a... That's not how it works. You haven't unlocked it yet. Go there and then you'll have it unlocked.
That's good. That's good. I like it.
Fast travel.
You haven't unlocked it yet, you sons of...
How OP would that be kind of thing? It's like, the villain's like, come to my lair here, and you will meet your fate. And then, like, when the dude comes, it's like, how the fuck are you guys here already? It's like, oh, we just used our fast travel.
Oh my god. If I allowed that, you guys would have gone to Moriel Talon's Pipper's old home, gotten all the kobolds, possibly gotten your asses handed to you, and I would have been like, you know what, this is your fault, not mine.
Unless we did it while he was in jail on the other on this continent.
Oh no.
We could have popped in and then like, all right, kobolds, come on, we're taking you hostage. We'll like stuff them in bags and throw them in a nice
The only
place.
problem is I don't know how well that's gonna work, especially considering the discussions me and Fable have had.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
the thing's gotten a lot worse since before.
Kobolds, they may take your scales, but they'll never take your freedom.
Let's just say I will reveal more as we go along.
Yep,
Oh.
yep, yep.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So, do you guys want to start packing up and headed towards the area where Lady Aurora and Callie are?
Yep.
Yep.
I do want to talk to Dex for one quick sec, though.
Okay. As you do that, you hear a loud landing sound outside where you see a very familiar dragon lady as well as Misty appear. A lot of the snowballs are kind of scared because they're not used to different dragons. So some of the children do kind of go into hiding, as well as some of the adults mostly hide behind you. Meepo comes up to the lady and says something along the lines of, welcome. We only please. It's like, welcome, strange dragon lady. At least I think you're a dragon, or you're a giant bee. I can't tell. We have no treasure to be taken. All we ask is that you please do not eat us. Or you could eat Volley. He's kind of mean.
Wow!
I'm kidding. He doesn't say that.
He took my 25 cents, so you should eat them.
No, it's just like he's just confused, and she's like, oh, it's like Lady Bumblebee just says, oh, hello, dears. I've come to drop off Misty. These are so
Sweet.
cute. I would want them for my zoo, but I don't keep sentient creatures there. And she'll just pat people on the head.
I'm assuming at this point, Misty has already seen the Griff Owls and has yelled out Fluffy and...
Yeah, she's starting to chase them, and like, you know how whenever cats see someone they're not used to, they start running away or getting into positions, like getting into like a defensive pose. Get into positions! They're starting to run away from her, and she's chasing them.
But I'm assuming she's talking to him to calm him down, and maybe some of them like come over to see her and start cuddling up to her and petting her. She pets them.
I will roll a animal handling check for her because that does seem like it'd be in character, and I do want to do Misty justice.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I'm not trying.
No, it's okay. That's fair to say. Let's see, Misty, what do you get?
Does she get advantage because she can talk to him?
She would get advantage, and she's now in heaven. Alrighty.
My God.
Lady Bumblebee.
She pockets one of them.
No, I'm not. No, unless she comes into the game, she can have one. If not, then no. Those are my conditions.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
I feel like she would probably want to try to get one herself anyway.
I know. But we'll talk about that in time. But
Mm-hmm.
yes, Lady Bumblebee will turn back to her normal. Well, she'll be like, "Well, dears, I have to go back to Roland because I believe I ended up scaring a few of the I think I scared off a few dwarves, and I'm afraid they might think they're being attacked by a dragon. So I think I need to put out a few fires. If you need anything, please feel free to call me. But please be careful. This place seems very crazier than normal." So, yes. Bye for now.
Wait.
Mhm.
Sorry, I kind of spaced out there for a second. Where is our dear friend Misty?
She's chasing some of the cats. The owl cat things.
The Griff
dear.
Owls.
The Griff
Oh, dear.
Owls. Yep.
Oh no. Oh, Misty, oh man.
I'm gonna put her on the thing just in case. There it is. You should be able to see her aura as well.
Yep.
I have that set up just in case. Yes.
Well, I guess we should just leave her to that then for right now.
And
She seems quite happy.
And Pippers wanted to talk to Darts. So Pippers,
Yes.
What do you want to talk to your old evil best friend, your friend to me? I don't know what kind of lore I'm making up, forgive me.
Sorry. I just want to see if there's been any changes since I left. Like, what exactly happened after I left.
Okay.
I am being a butt.
That's fine. Alright, what do you ask him?
So, after I left, and I called the boss a butt to his face and ran away screaming, has there been anything changed?
Well, as you can tell, before, After you left, the boss, the butts got angry, made a couple swipes at some of us. We got lucky and only one of us died. Could have been worse.
What? No, wait, Iggy didn't die. Damn it.
No, Iggy was away, but again, we tried. We sent him off on a secret mission, and he came back. Then the next thing that happened was the boss came back with an arrow in his chest. I mistakenly asked him what happened. He got mad and took my arm. And while he was away, I had been hearing stories of some of the kobolds thinking of escaping. But I don't know after that, and our old friend, I forgot how you say his name, that old dumb fart, the one you made up.
Hey! Are you talking Svell too?
Yeah, Swelltooth. Yes. Swelltooth has been taking more and more control when the boss isn't there. He thinks just because he sucks up to him as much as he does, he can be the boss of us.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's like one of the few of us that can, like, you know, do that weird stuff, you know?
Yeah, whatever.
What kind of weird stuff?
I will tell you if I can.
Well, the thing is, I left him a little gift.
Now, would you leave him?
We cut to a scene of when he was going to sleep in his cot. A bunch of stunts start spraying him with
Oh God!
with like really smelly gas. He's just like, oh, he'll know. Like he just has like a devilish smile on his face.
But you know that one thing he does with his hands, and then like he can't move and stuff like that. Remember, I sent you the. Never mind. Oh shit!
No, I know you sent it to me. You sent it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has. I think he likes to call it magic or some stupid powers. I like more things that involve making stuff. I don't like dealing with the whole magic junk. Corrupts too many people. Everyone
Lucian's
thinks
going-
they're better than us when they have it.
Lucian's going to kind of cover his mouth a bit and kind of nod as he kind of like holds his hand behind his back and waves the signs to cast message, and then kind of whispers like with his hand covered, like, "Yes, we do think we're better than you with magic."
Darn it, Lucian.
So the message just kind of pops into his head.
What was that? Who's that? I don't know if that part's dead.
What's happening? What's wrong? What's happening?
Darn it, Lucian, you butt. Made sense, though.
It's just what Lucian would do.
I know. He's just like,
That's what my character would do.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Well, no, Des is just like, other than that, I don't know. Again, after the master took my arm, I ran away and was left for dead. I'd be dead if it wasn't for Poppy and this idiot over here. He'll point to Roxy. I'd be dead right now.
Seems a little mean to say to your friend.
We're not really friends. We're more like really annoyed acquaintances.
So, anything else going on, or?
The master thinks he found a way to probably take over the world like he always wanted, but I was unlucky to never find out what he had planned, sadly. And to be honest, I don't care. I just wanted to get out of there as soon as possible.
Well, nice knowing you. Bye.
Darn it, Pimpers! What were you fishing for?
I literally don't even remember what I was going to say next. Either way,
Uh-huh.
have you seen Iggy since you last left?
No, but if I did, I'd have this for him. And he holds alchemist fire.
Before you do that, I need you to do me a favor.
Yes.
Tell him he owes Poopers 3 gold, and he's charging interest at this point.
Darn it! Okay, fine, whatever. You can get that interest, you son of...
Lucius just kind of like facepalm and shake his head. And just like kind of ponders, like, should I tell him? Should I just give him 3 gold and tell him it was from him or not? It's like, oh god.
You know what? Fine.
It's the principal.
Fine. I don't care. I'll do that. Okay.
Thank you. Just remember, it's not about the gold. It's about the principal.
Sure, whatever.
Okay. Have fun. Don't blow up.
No promises.
If you see a guy called Deadpool, watch out for him.
All right, Deadpool's now in my world. Okay.
If you see a guy named Scar blowing people's brains out, watch out for him.
I'm so done with you all. I really am.
I mean, like, you should realize how crazy we are. I mean, I spent last night trying to figure out exactly how many cats would kill Tiamat.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Wow.
That's just...
14,000.
Damn.
Okay.
That's what I said. Crazy Cat Lady is going to be the ultimate big bad evil guy, just throwing cats left and right. Code of cats.
Okay. Just what would you guys like to do now? As I remember last time, Roxy did say she'd help you if you wanted. She is an artificer that can make specific magic items given the right amount of time and materials.
Would she be able to make anything with what we have, or would we have to, like, try to find some more stuff?
Depends on what you would want her to make you.
I want her to make a coat of cats that summons cats every time I throw. No, that's stupid. I'm sorry.
You're gonna need a lot of cats for that.
Gonna have to start catching about 14,000 cats.
Yeah.
More cats.
But yes, anyway, you now know where to go. I will remind you, if you do need some more help or feel like you need help, you were told about an orc village nearby that worth a shot in trying to talk to them if you feel like you need more help scaling this place.
That'd be a good idea.
It's just a suggestion.
Lucian's going to talk to the artificer,
Mhm.
and it's like, well, so I hear you're quite skilled at crafting magical items. Is that correct?
Yep, I am the second best artificer in all of Ocraria. Right after my teacher. You hear Dex from the outside, like, from the distance say, no, I am. And then she's like, you shut up right now.
Excellent.
Yes, I can make you any item you need given the right materials and time.
Ah, good. So, player question real quick.
Mhm.
I'm vaguely remembering, do we have a bag of holding already?
Yes, Dushy has one.
That's what I thought.
You can get multiple of them. Just don't put them in the same point, because I will
Oh, no,
destroy you.
that's fine.
Let's all get bags of holding! As you hear him say as he's trying to pull Misty away from the Griff Owl.
Oh, no.
Misty hisses at you. My precious. Don't take the precious away, Pippers.
Don't take the fluffy
No,
away. It would definitely be
they're
don't take the
mine.
fluffy away.
Don't take the fluffy away, Pippers. Never, my precious. You see, like, a bunch of snowball children trying to help you because they think it's a fun game. There's, like,
I
on
hear
both
Misty.
sides, too.
I think Misty would just probably yell fluffy, and then it's like, get them, my pretties!
I can see that happening, to be honest. So, yes, what were you gonna ask her, Lucian?
One sec. So,
Yes.
I was wondering, um, could you possibly enchant armor?
Uh, Sadly, I am not that good at dealing with armor. I can make you armor that can come
What?
off
What?
faster. Y-
Oh, well, what are your skill sets then?
Ooh,
What's
armor that can.
your focus and of repertoire? Yes, clothing coming off faster. Oh,
It's like, ooh, armor that can come off faster.
There is There is like I don't know. What
that'd probably be very good for Misty in case if she ever tries to go swimming again.
Yeah. No, she's like,
Maybe armor with a flotation device.
but she'll pull out like her own very own bag of holding and start like pulling out a bunch of different items. She says anything that can be considered useful out of combat, such as this rope. And she's like, this rope is a never extending rope. Just say the magic word and you will have infinite rope forever. Or these boots that I'm kind of working on that are supposed to make you go faster, but they kind of have a side effect. We don't talk about that right now.
Do you have a Vorpal Blade?
A what?
Never mind!
I have this.
Can I ask what is like the are they just common magic items or are they uncommon magic items?
She has a variety of common and uncommon, but she mostly deals in things that help you, like say like the boots of lawn stride or a ring of jumping, things like that. Nothing weapon based, because for her weapons aren't really fun.
So something that could like be utility based.
Yeah, that's like her specialty is utility. She pulls out a ring. She's like, I made this. It is a ring of slow falling. Ever go rock climbing or get captured by a giant monster and are being let go 1,000 feet in the air? Just put on this ring, and I promise you'll take forever to hit the ground. Although you might die of boredom, though. But yeah,
What?
I
These are quite useful. I'm curious about the rope. Is the rope ever extending as long as it isn't cut, or can you cut off what you need?
You can mostly cut off what you need, but then there is a really small chance the rope will stop working after that. I'm
Oh.
still trying to work on the kinks, but don't worry, it's like a 5 to 1% chance of it breaking forever.
What? And what about retracting the rope that you've pulled out?
All you have to
Can
do
that be done?
all you need to do is say the magic word. It really depends on the user to make it easier on them. Because what if you say I say it in like, I don't know, like, what if I say it in Dwarvish and the person who holds it next can't speak a thing in Dwarvish? That'd be unfair to them.
Yes, that would be.
So all you have to
Well,
do is,
good to know.
yes. I also have this. Ooh, this one is a ring of cats. I don't know how this got in here, but you can summon cats with it if you want.
Lucian's just gonna kind of like take it, put it back in her bag, like, shh, don't mention nuts.
Yes, this is.
Oh, God.
Yes, he's just like, I mostly specialize in utility. Sadly, armor defending and things like that aren't my specialty. Those are more for like the blacksmith in the towns, or if you want a robot helper or anything mechanical, it's best to ask my master. Him, on the other hand, points to Dex. He mostly deals in bees and/or weapons and/or items that can make armies go away, such as really bad smelling smells. And you see like Dex try to like show off one of his beakers that looks absolutely gross.
I just found a magic item that looks pretty interesting, but I don't know if she would have it.
What is it, Pippers?
It's called a weird tank.
A weird tank? What is that?
A weird tank is a 10-gallon tank of blown glass and sculpted bronze with a backpack-like carrying harness fashioned from tough leather. A water weird is contained within the tank.
Oh,
I know those.
Isn't that from the?
Princess
of the
of the...
Apocalypse.
Yeah, I remember
Yep.
Taurus. You played that campaign. I remember seeing that
Mhm.
stream. No,
Yeah.
she would not have that, but she'll probably know someone. Poppy will probably be able to make it for you.
Okay,
With costume
okay.
money, but yeah.
All right. I do have 3 possible items that I would be interested to see if she has.
Hmm.
One, I guarantee you will hate me for even asking for.
All right, throw it at me.
Broom of flying.
She can make one.
Okay.
I love the broom of flying. What are you talking about?
Let's see here. DOS loot would break the game completely.
Common and
I know-
uncommon, my man. Nothing higher, please.
No, DOS loot is uncommon.
Oh boy.
I know this because I was stupid enough to give one away
Boy.
at level 3. Anyway, gloves of thievery. No, cloak of elvenkind.
Ooh, she might have that, or she'll be able to make that. Let me roll something for her real quick.
And the last is probably the worst thing, and you will probably hate me for even mentioning this.
She can make it. It'll take her a couple days though. What?
Gauntlets of ogre power.
Oh boy.
Make Pipper's swole as hell.
If you do ask these questions, she's just like, I do have a broom. I will need a feather of a flying creature. And possibly a little bit of maybe a crystal of maybe a heart of a wind elemental. Shouldn't be too hard to get those.
Does it have to be a specific flying animal? As Pippers turns around.
I'm afraid it will have to be something. I'm afraid it will have to be something either from the plane of air or possibly an Ocraria, but I don't think they're here right now. They don't tend to be in the snowy areas.
Oh, poo!
As for
The
the
last one is... Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay. As for the elven kind. Ooh,
I am like the only rogue player in existence who did not take a proficiency in stealth.
Oh.
It's like
Oh no.
she's just like, I think I can make that. I do have some of the materials, but I do need a cloak. Do you know anyone that's really good at leatherworking?
Yes, and I think she owes me a favor.
I believe I can make you that right now. All I need is a cloak. In about an hour or two of time. As for the gauntlets,
You have to kill an ogre.
I'm afraid
Because you'll kill an ogre.
I'm afraid so. We will need a few parts from the ogre. And a blacksmith that can make the bracers.
Okay. Well, we got a blacksmith.
You
We
do?
just gotta go kill some ogres. Yeah. We do.
I know. She's
Yeah.
confused.
Oh.
Like, she doesn't know.
Oh, I thought that
no.
was Fable talking.
No, I don't know. She doesn't know Rex is a blacksmith. She just met you guys.
Oh, I'm glad you remember his name because I actually completely forgot his name for a second.
Wow, Pippers, I made it so you could see his name, you son of...
So
I'm looking at a list of like all common and uncommon items. So
what about a ring of invisibility?
A little bit too high off my ability at the moment, but it's not
Darn.
impossible. Maybe in some time.
Okay, I have one more idea.
Mm-hmm.
1 second.
Alright, I'll be right back. Everyone take a quick 3-4 minute break. I need to check on something.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, I found the name of it. I forgot what it was called.
Call your mama. Oh. Sorry.
He's
That's
gonna
uncalled
hate me.
for.
No problem. Fable's gonna hate me completely if he even knows what this is.
Oh no, what did you find? What did you
It's not a. Well, I will say this: I did look at other items, and I did see the infernal puzzle box, which is not useful at all unless you're playing Descent into Avernus.
Boy.
I'm gonna ask him if she can make the lament configuration.
Ooh.
Oh, never mind. Shh, be quiet.
I will check the stream, Pippers.
Oh, yeah. Wait,
Oh, you'll
are
find out. You'll find out in a second.
Wait, is your stream still up?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, just it doesn't. Your icon just didn't change to purple for streaming usually, like it does.
Oh wait, give me a second. There you go.
Ah.
Streamer
there
mode
we-
wasn't up. That's why.
I
I guess there's also a lantern of revealing might be interesting, but that one I think we'd probably have to find something that can turn invisible or something.
Wait, is Dusk still here?
Dush, are you here?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm
I-
dealing with P.
Peeps.
Cat pee.
Okay.
Oh god.
But yes, what would you like to do? Because she has most of the materials. It just will require, for the broom, it will require the specific items. The gauntlets are not impossible. She just needs those two things, which require time, if anything.
I was gonna ask if she could make the lament configuration.
What is that? I've never-
It's not a D&D thing. It's actually from the movie Hellraiser. It summons demons.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna let you summon demons.
But it's what my character would do!
No, it's not. Shut the frick up, Pipper.
It's actually what Ant would do, so I think that version of Ant should totally get it.
No, ants. What do you guys want to do? Come on.
I'm checking.
The only item, and this is serious, I'm not joking, would probably be like gloves of thievery. But at the same time, I've got like a plus 10 to sleight of hand. I think a plus 15 might be a bit high.
Oh, trust me, I have the gloves of thievery on my rogue kind of thing. When I roll for thievery or sleight of hand, I get like 30s and shit like that. I got like a plus 17 on them.
Maybe in chapter 3, Pippers. Maybe in chapter 3 we'll come back to the gloves of thievery for you.
Can I at least steal them?
Yes.
Oh,
you'll be
no.
able to steal them.
Well, I mean, how could you steal them if they're already on someone? They're invisible.
Oh.
I'm just that good.
Oh my god. Anyway, what was...
Only they are invisible when worn. I guess
Yeah.
that way you would be going, well, we could trust you, but at the same time, you are wearing gloves of thievery.
Yeah, with my other character kind of thing, it was totally like he thought he was. Later, he finds them in one of his safe houses. He's like, "Wait, I wasn't wearing these? What the fuck?"
Alrighty.
I did message Jen about the thing, but she hasn't responded yet. So she probably lost power, or she's sleeping, or she's like really busy.
I know, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty, so would you if there's any more magic items you want to see if she has, let me know. If not, I'll try if not, we'll try to see what you guys want to do, because as much as I love standing still, I feel like
So
Well,
there's
I
so
think-
many magic items to look through that are
I-
common level.
I know.
Could Pippers get goggles of night, just so he has dark vision? Oh wait,
You already have dark vision.
I know. I'm being a butt.
Do you want more dark vision?
Nah, I'm good for now. I'll find more dark vision later.
Okay.
I'll buy glasses later. Though I do see inquisitive goggles. That's actually pretty interesting. But that one is Wayfinder's Guide to Eberron. So that one is not official yet.
Not yet.
Yes.
Not until next month. That will be considered official. For now,
Mhm.
I am.
And then my new character will be an artificer.
For now, I am using Unearthed Arcana Artificer till the official one comes out. So, this is kind of a basic alchemist builder person essentially, or
Oh.
gunsmith.
So it's more normal than my artificer who wants to create a fantasy Disneyland.
She just really wants to build items that help people out, pretty much.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Poppy, her leader, like her teacher, basically wants to change the world using magic and weapons, so she's trying to create airships at the moment. But right now she was test driving smaller airships. That's the thing you saw crash or heard crash.
Can't you make us one of those?
It will take 3 months, I'm afraid.
Oh no.
I'll wait. We'll wait. We'll wait the 3 months. We'll stay here.
Try to skip to 3 months. We all have beards on and stuff like that.
When did you guys get the belt of freaking dwarf strength? No wait, of dwarven kind. That's the only way any one of you would have been able to grow a beard.
No, it's not that we grew one. It's just that we like bought them at the Snowball gift shop, and once the 3 months are up, we all just take them off.
No, we have that. No, we have that. We have that Yeti skin. We just used a bit of it for beards.
Oh my god.
No, you two used them for beards. Pipper's is just like a bunch of Snowball children have latched onto his face.
So it's a beard of snowball children.
I think we're breaking the DM.
Lucian
I think
could
that was the DM leaving.
Lucian could ask for a cloak of billowing, so he's always dramatic.
Gives you performance advantage because you're billowing in style.
Yeah.
I think I think Fable's character Solace has a cloak of billowing. I forgot who got that.
Let's see.
You know?
Armor of gleaming, so it never gets dirty.
Your prestidigitation is now useless.
Yeah.
You know?
You can do a whole bunch with Prestige. You can create like a small item in your hand and be like, look, here's my identification card. I can come in. So if you'll pardon me.
I kind of totally imagine though if you go into like an anti-magic barrier kind of thing, like if you haven't taken baths for years because you just kept prestidigitating yourself, the smell would just come back. Like you'd still be clean, but the smell just lingers.
Oh, that actually is a good idea.
Oh,
Then
boy.
everyone would, if you're trying to break into a magic vault and there's like an anti-magic field to prevent magic people from coming in, throw that guy in there. He like a stink bomb. Everyone will run out because they can't handle the smell.
I thought you were saying like someone trying to sneak in kind of thing, and they have like a anti-magic field, but a smell alarm kind of thing, so it smells it. It's like warning, warning.
Sorry for breaking you today.
It's fine. I'm just glad we're able to play, honestly.
Oh my god.
I can't think of anything that Lucian would want.
Inquisitive God. Oh wait, no, I already said Inquisitive Goggles. Damn it! Why does Eberron not exist? Wait. Let's see. What about a helm of underwater action? Something to help
Underwater
somebody.
action?
It's actually it's in Ghosts of Saltmarsh. While wearing this brass helmet, you can breathe underwater, have dark vision for 60 feet, and gain a swimming speed of 30 feet.
Is that common item?
That is an uncommon item.
Oh, I thought she can only make common.
No, she can do uncommon.
She
I
can make
think he said.
uncommon.
Oh, she
Yeah.
can? Oh,
Yeah.
I was only looking at common.
Nope. The highest she can do is uncommon. She just can't do anything related to making blacksmithing stuff. That would be Rex, who actually has learned how to make magical armors and weapons. She'll
That was-
say, we don't really get that much. We don't really get that much water where we are, but I think I'd be able to make that. I just need a helmet, a a water elemental heart of any kind. It doesn't have to be specifically a water elemental. It could be anything made of water, as well
Peppers
as.
just Peppers just looks towards where that portal was, where he threw the water elemental in.
She says, "Good thing is I have a helmet. I do have some I do have some goggles of dark vision, so I can apply that to that. And as for the water breathing, all I need is anything related to a water elemental, whether it be a water nymph or a water method, or a water elemental itself, and it should be pretty easy."
Okay, we're gonna be hunting water stuff.
Well, you will be hard to find, but we do have some ice nymphids here, so maybe we come across those. I can try to mess with that.
Wait, are you coming with us?
You do seem interesting, and to be honest, I would like to go see this old ruins. Maybe I can learn the thing and show it to my teacher because it'll be fun.
Okay. What about Dex?
Dex is like, Dex is just like, I'm not going. I don't want to go in no danger.
Okay.
So, could you possibly make me some nice boots that could, I don't know, make me soar?
Ooh, Ooh, I've heard of those.
Wait.
Boots of flying.
Yes,
Or
winged boots.
Oh, definitely. I have the. She'll take out some stuff. I have this. All right, so that should be easy. All I need is something from a flying creature, as before, and a pair of boots. Doesn't have to be fancy, but if you do want them fancy, we need to find a leather worker that can find boots. You have Shelly. She can make
Well,
them.
could you change my boots into winged boots?
Are they non-magical?
No, they are not magical.
Then yes.
Let's all get winged boots.
Then I can.
Wait, what?
You guys start taking care of your own mail.
Okay.
There's a
Sorry.
Listen,
It's okay.
she says yes. Yes, as long as it's not magical, I can mess with them, but I will need a couple things. I will need possibly a few feathers and a heart of anything related to a wind element.
Feathers, eh? And I look back at Misty.
Missy probably just clinging to the cute flying things.
Yes, it's not impossible. It's just at the moment I lack supplies. Well, materials. I mean.
Ooh, I came across one that might be good, Lucian. The Rod of the Pact Keeper. It's a warlock required weapon or requirement.
You
Item.
are a warlock.
It's while holding this rod, you gain +1 to your spell attack rolls and the saving throws of your warlock spells. And so it doesn't increase the damage, just lets me hit or make it hard to fail, or hard for the creatures to succeed. In addition, I can regain 1 warlock spell slot as an action while holding the rod. But I can only use that property until once per long rest.
Oh my god.
But I don't think that's something she can make yet.
Not yet, no.
Ooh, oh, I know, a robe of useful items. Get all the money.
Oh my god, there's not a chance it will have money, but
I know. That could be fun though.
it could be. Yeah, that robe is actually really fun. But yes.
Oh, or a robe of serpents. Oh god.
Oh boy.
Oh,
That sounds fun.
I know something that might be useful for a different Misty here. Do you think you could make an item that would allow her to, I don't know, not sink on water, maybe even walk on water?
I believe I can.
Her cloak of the manta ray?
Well, I guess that'd be good if she wanted to swim.
Is that like
You could always throw her in.
different?
I guess you could give her a ring of swimming. She gains a swimming speed of 40.
She does like water though, so it would make sense.
But just an idea, Just.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here you go, Pippers. A propeller helm. Let's you cast levitate. Each time the spell has a 50% chance that the helm loses its magic and becomes not magical. Oh no.
That is a very.
Oh boy.
Ooh, how about the?
I should stop.
Oh.
I was gonna say I should stop smoking all them Marlboros.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I should also just not start either.
Yeah, that too. How about a pearl of power? Oh.
I can use that.
A little bit out of my range, but I can see what I can do. Well, saying, what is Dushai doing while this is going on?
I think getting ready to head over to the ruins kind of thing. Like, she's probably almost done with her preparations, so...
Okay.
I kind of just imagine now that Poison Fang and Sarka are just holding her, like, kind of like her ankles kind of thing, being dragged in the snow and ice kind of deal.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here's an item from Misty. The Mask of the Beast. A mask that is shaped in the likeness of a beast visage. 3 charges. Spending 1 charge allows you to cast Animal Friendship as an action. She can make friends with all the animals.
She would super love that.
She says, Roxy says, that sounds more like a druid thing. I don't know if I'd be able to make that.
Oh, well. Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
It's not impossible for any druids, I feel.
In the distance, you hear Dred's maniacal laughter.
How about, I don't know, maybe some gloves that maybe are unseen to the naked eye and makes it easier for me to grab things unnoticed.
Oh yes, there.
He did.
The gloves of thievery. They also help you pick locks.
Chapter 3, my guys. Chapter 3. I'm kidding, but she will, like as I mentioned, and my
I come from a very wealthy family, so I was thinking of my dear friend Pippers here. He loves to pick locks, you see, and in hand.
Pick your lock.
Wait, what was that?
Nothing.
Alright, you butts. As I said, she can make you a lot of stuff. Just need the right materials. Not impossible.
No,
Just time consuming.
well, it's good to know that you're quite capable of making so many interesting things. But why don't you let us think about it more? You can come with us, and maybe if we come across any creatures or nasty foes that we dispatch, if there's any useful harvestable item of them, you would know and be able to take them.
Yes, it's always been my dream to, it's honestly always been one of my dreams to get out of this place and try to harvest what I can from certain creatures. Although I'm not really much of a fighter, so I tend to hire others to do it for me.
Well, you're in luck. We are all quite skilled fighters. Right, Duskshy?
Just see Sarka and Poison Fang, like, being dragged in the thing, and she's like, "Huh? What?"
Just,
like
just,
looks at
just nod your head and say yes, please.
Okay. She nods her head, kind of thing, and then just turns
See.
back and continues.
Quite skilled fighters. We have dispatched a dragon and giants and water elementals of sorts. Quite skilled.
I mean, you don't have to convince me. I've seen this group. You have a very interesting one. You don't really come across that many gnolls or even these cute things. And she's talking about the snowballs.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I thought you'd like a resume of sorts to give you more confidence in our abilities. So. Lucius is gonna kind of look. The Pipper's a little bit embarrassed. Like, do you think I ever sold it?
I love that response. But she's just like, well, nonetheless, well, again, my name is Roxy Starflower. Nice to meet you all. And I look forward to being able to hopefully create, better increase my crafts by helping you all, if anything. As for Dex, she'll look at him, she'll just say, Dex, tell our master that I'm gonna be away for a while. And he's just like, you're gonna be what? And then she'll just run outside.
We are taking her with us.
Alright, let's, you know what, fine. It's gonna be one of those days, whatever.
It's just one of those days.
It really is for him. He's just like, you know what, fine, whatever. I'll just go hang out with our teacher then. Less annoying things. He's like, less annoying things. Like, don't get yourself killed, if anything.
She will be fine. She has us to take care of her, so she'll be perfectly safe. Don't worry, we will not let her get mixed up in combat. She can stay back with the animals in the cart where they're safe. Now, let us go!
Yep, let's go! Woo! Get Poison Fang and Misty! Oh shit, that's right, we gotta pull Misty away from the Griff Owls!
I got Poison Fang. And then she'll hold up a foot.
Rex and what's it called? Rex and what's
Shelly?
Shelly. You're making me forget Mr. Pippers.
Ain't my fault.
Rex and Shelly combining their strength will be able to pick up Misty and drag her away. Rex can do it alone, but Misty's really fighting hard for this.
With our powers combined, we can take her away.
Yes, so they'll pick her up and take her to the cart. Shelly's not
You'll
that
come
strong.
back for him later.
Yeah, Shelly's not that strong, but she'll do it. Dustshy, you're still pretty much dragging Sarka and Poison Fang. As you guys prepare to leave the cart, Meepo and Voli come up to you guys. And Meepo speaks up. He says, although our time together was very short, you youngsters, please be safe. This world is uncertain, and if possible, please make sure that Our Lady is safe. And keep yourselves safe as well. We hate to find out that our saviors got hurt because of something as silly as our requests.
We will do our best to stay safe.
Your ways are strange to us, old man! But fine!
I think Dustshy, right before they leave, she's gonna be like, don't worry, we'll get my niece back. And then they just like head off.
Wait, what?
This is like niece. And who are you calling strange?
Nani?
He just shakes his fist at you, Pippers.
And
I
well,
shake my fist back!
If I
Because
was,
I'm assuming this is a friendly gesture!
if I was, and you hear like as the cart starts to move farther away, you hear the old man just starting to say, "If I was a young man, I would show you It just starts getting more and more blurry.
We're after us for 15 miles up into the snow world, man!
You darn pippa snappers!
Pretty much.
I
Nah,
seriously
man.
don't know why. I'm literally in real life actually shaking my fist in the air. I don't know why.
Alrighty. Where would I'll really take you back to the main map? Where would you guys like to head? Let me mark the 2 areas because you're right here in this
Mm-hmm.
with the wagon being strangely sized. Don't at me. I'm not trying.
Oh my god, things keep going smaller!
That's shy. The map does lead you here. I know I made these
Yes,
things a little
I'll
too
give.
big, so forgive me. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna follow the book and go that way.
Alright, there is this way, and just right about here, or like just even a little bit over here in this distance, is the Orc camp in case you guys do want to get more recruits. So, it's just in case you guys need more help. I know I seem like I'm pushing more towards it, but I do want to. I do mention it because last time you said you might need some more help, and just in case. I want you to feel like you do have options.
Yes. Well, I don't really like asking strangers for help. Ways, I at least prefer to know the person that will be watching my back to make sure they do not stab me in it. But, well, seeing what that woman did to Dusk with one blow, I have a feeling that we might need the extra help.
You're right!
But I'm also concerned. I'm also concerned that that book she had was like the one Draven had.
You mean the one I'm carrying?
Yes, that one. And that these orcs might be too weak-willed or minded to resist and will succumb to it.
I mean, we could always just send him in and, tire him out and then just jump over and stab him at the pile of dead orc corpses.
Well, yes, and unless Pippers, what I'm worried about is
Dark.
that the orcs turn from friend to enemy.
Frenemy? No! We should, well, if we turn them into allies, we should probably give some kind of incentive, some like some benefits or something?
Like dental?
Yeah, like, instead of just making them allies or friends, we can make them friends with benefits.
Oh boy.
Wow,
How long have you been wanting to use that joke, my man?
that's
For the
I've
last
been
5
sitting on
minutes.
that one for a while.
For the last 5 minutes.
Oh
This
boy,
man.
okay.
You're a monster.
Oh boy.
I am like hitting a lot of stuff today.
I don't even know if I want the thing to happen now, just because of that.
Well, I mean, I guess it would benefit us if we had some extra help saving my sister and niece.
I do have to say
Again, what?
I'll be gone for I have to walk away for a second. I'm sorry.
This is where I told my deep backstory.
Yes, please do. How long do we have to this orc village?
About
3 years.
It depends. Someone give me, whoever's going to the direction of the art village, give me a survival check, please.
We'll probably need Sarka for this again.
Alrighty. I have her sheet open in case that was gonna happen.
Oh, darn.
Let me do it. Sarka, help us.
Oh. Oh God.
Sarka's
How am I
sad.
better than Sarka?
She's
How?
sad. She's sad right now.
I
Alright,
I think from what we were told, besides our cards looking a little bit warped, it's in some.
Can we say that I get advantage though? Because I'm
Somewhere
actually
in this-
looking at the book kind of thing to help us.
You're going to the Ord village though.
It's somewhere in.
But
It's
if we
somewhere in
have the map kind of thing, and Pippers always knows which way is north kind of thing, that should help us, right?
Yeah, because which direction did it say that it was?
Like south of the fort, so around here.
So yeah, it's somewhere in this direction.
Yes, I'll take you about. I'm gonna say about 2 to 3 hours to get there.
I imagine we got lost sometime.
Yes, we did.
Well, Lucian rolled it pretty good.
Mhm.
He rolled a 15. It's like I think it's somewhere in that direction. Though I'm not sure what we should be on the you know. Not really sure what an orc tribe looks like. Though I'm really concerned that our cart is getting warped from this cold. Sorry.
Shut up.
I think our shocks are going out.
I say.
Grr, grr.
Fine, I'll make a bigger map next time. Meanies.
We're still warped a bit.
Oh my god!
You just made us huge.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
You need to stretch us up and down a bit. There you go. There you go. Good job.
Okay.
There you go. Excellent. Excellent. Now, I think you can lock it, so it doesn't change shape. I think.
Go on, Dusty. Talk about your backstory while I mumble
Yeah.
in sadness.
Yes. Dusty, I'm sorry. Maybe I have some snow or cold snowbolt fur in my ears. Did you say sister and niece?
Yeah, Callie, the tiny dragon we saw, was
Mhm.
my sister. Remember, I was looking for her in that town and freaking out, and that town I attacked you.
Oh God, we're under attack.
I think the smoke alarm went off. Hold on 1 second.
We're gonna die. Oh, it's good. It was good knowing you all. This is how it ends.
Ay, Karst, I'm scared. I don't want to look for a new person.
Don't say that online. Oh my God.
Alright, you lovely
Okay.
nerds auditioning for person 5. Y'all
Playing player 5.
Alright, there you go. I fixed the cart. So now whenever I drag it out of the menu, it should appear.
Woohoo.
Uh,
Excellent.
I hope Kyle. I hope Misty's okay. Like honestly, it sucks that
Me
she's
too.
not green, but I hope she's okay.
I'm kind of worried.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Because, this world's a big, dangerous, scary place. You never know what could happen.
Right.
Alright, I'm back. We lived.
Alright.
You lived?
Alright.
Yeah.
Just shy. Go back to story.
Alright,
We need some music. Some very, serious, dramatic music.
why dramatic?
Or,
Anyways,
or maybe like sad music.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, let me see if I can find something.
Pipper might remember this, but when I was talking for the information about my sister in the book before, it did mention that she was the mother of Aurora.
Interesting.
I had that magic spell on where I was yelling and no one could hear me.
Oh man, Rhythm's acting up, so I don't think it wants to join right now.
Did you donate $3?
I'm not donating money to Rhythm. What do I look like? I'm made of money?
I am. Oh wait, no, I'm not.
Oh yeah, Rhythm's offline. It shouldn't be offline ever.
They're doing a campaign or something like that for donations. We'll deal with that later, I guess.
Weird.
Anyway, yes. Dushy's talking about her backstory. Please continue.
Yeah, Callie, the tiny dragon, is apparently the mom of Aurora, the way older dragon, which is really confusing, I guess.
You guys remember my son, who's 3 years older than me?
Exactly. I think the book got confused because I think it was thinking of this realm's Calyx, I guess, and it kind of mistaken mine, but I guess they're one and the same technically, and that makes me an ant.
Interesting. Well,
You're not an ant, you're a dragonborn!
Dragonborns can't be ants.
I think you mean the term aunt.
Oh, that!
Yes,
Uh,
it's the sophisticated, refined way of saying the relative of someone, the sister of your mother.
what you talking about?
Or father!
Or father, yes.
Ketchup sounds in the distance.
Are you sure that was ketchup, though? Oh,
It was.
thought maybe someone tooted.
Gross.
So, I'm sorry, this is a lot to take in. I thought you said you don't remember, that you weren't from this land?
Yeah, but I mean, I was with Callie before I came to this land.
But
She's the only family I got.
But then how are you an aunt?
Well, because Callie's my sister. And then if this world's Callie, I guess, you know.
Wait,
You know
there's
how
no-
dragons are made. You see, when a dragon loves another dragon,
No,
they hoard together.
I know how the I know how the reproductive things work for creatures.
Hers would be like, yeah, he does.
But I'm just curious, when did she have the time to seek romance? In a way.
I don't know. Like I said, this version is probably different than my version of Callie. But, you know,
Again,
it's like
what
self.
version?
Yeah, because we came from, again, a portal kind of deal. So. Plus, nothing looks the same.
I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time wrapping my mind around this. It sounds like you're saying that there is more than one Callie. Not in the sense like, oh, that person is Callie and that person is named Callie, but they're actually the same person. In a sense,
I don't know. Have you ever seen the movie The One kind of deal
What's
where
a movie?
what's a movie?
you see it's when this guy kind of thing kills off his other realm versions kind of thing, and then he gets more powerful afterwards.
So,
Oh my days.
as what the, I'm not sure if my feeble mind will comprehend this, or if Lucian will need to roll something for this. I have no idea.
I'm not sure either, to be honest.
How would you have to like just roll an intelligence to comprehend this, or what?
Yeah, you would probably just roll me a straight up intelligence.
Oh boy, here we go. Ah, fuck!
You know this. You're smart. With your smart schooling,
I'll-
with
I'll
your noble
s-
schooling.
all
You're
of a sudden,
smart,
all of a sudden, numbers and equations start just appearing from his, like he's appearing from his eyes. Oh,
Like the Hangover.
oh,
Can you start thinking without poking me all the time?
Lucian's just gonna pick up Pippers and just kind of pat him on top of the head. There. I think I understand. Though it is quite hard. Though it is quite hard to,
Just stop poking me.
to believe. It's, I'm actually kind of shocked now. I am quite concerned and worried, and just-
Why are you worried? Oh,
Yeah, I just told you to stop poking me. Why are you being so weird about it?
not that. So Dusk, what you're saying is you're from a different world, but a completely different world, like a world like ours, but where things are different.
Yeah,
Right?
because I never heard of Grimthor before, till now, and
What?
I don't know. The contents look different. And I looked down at Pippers. This guy was a busboy.
That was a bus fight.
Delusions is a couple of fights.
I laugh
like-
and I'm like, I'm kidding. I've never seen you guys or other versions of you, so I don't know.
Other versions of us. You hear that, Pippers?
I mean, it's possible. I think hell, there might even be a version of me here, kind of thing, possibly.
Two of you.
Maybe.
Who's ever driving? Can you please stop the car for a sec?
Sark just stops the cart.
Lucius is gonna just set Pippers, kind of go over a tree and just start just like wheezing in his hypervan lane. It's like,
Jeez, okay, who the hell is giggling now? I think it's funny, but I'm not a busboy.
I don't know, maybe in like the 47th dimension he is.
So Lucian's gonna have a little bit of a existential crisis right now.
What's Lucian in this other world?
I don't know, probably some like chick who's fallen in love kind of thing, stays with that person kind of deal, has probably a couple kids with this loved one.
And then Lucian just bursts out laughing. Yeah, probably.
Maybe you should ask that one. It's probably the plant lady.
You know, I am wondering about
No.
through items, so maybe she can grab one of my old items kind of thing and probably see in the past before I can remember stuff. That is a possibility, right, Lucian?
Lucian's just gonna kind of brush his hair back and like tie himself up and kind of walk back. Okay, I am feeling much better now. I think I got that out of my system. And as for the plant woman, do not contact her, no matter what. Understood?
Okay, just don't poke me again.
I won't poke you again. I'll pet.
Okay.
Pet.
Don't pet me either.
Fine. I'll pat you instead. Pat.
Don't have to pet me either. Just kind of like space, personal.
I just think Misty's just kind of like moving in behind you, ready to give you a hug.
I look at Lucian and be like, yeah, you're definitely happily married in the other world.
I
Single.
sit down. I'm just gonna sit down. Just
Lucian's just gonna kind of just glare at dusk. And it's like,
Well, I mean, I've told you I haven't been here for long, kind of thing. What did you think I meant?
I thought maybe you were a realm traveler. You know, maybe popped in from the, I don't know, the Feywild.
Oh no, a celestial threw me in capital.
Ha! Right.
Like he was a bad guy, but he was really bad at hiding it.
Sorry, what Pippers?
I don't know how the hell you're doing it. Stop poking me.
I'm not poking you.
Well, someone's poking me. Death Shy, is you poking me?
I'm not poking you.
Misty, are you poking me?
It's a poking you.
What is that voice, guy?
I don't know.
No.
And I get up. Like, okay, who's here? Just get up. Come on.
You hear silence.
I'm gonna like.
Pippers, are you okay? You're worrying me. Not as much as Duskshy here's freaking me out with the information that she has shared. But you're worrying me quite a bit.
Someone's poking me, and none of you are facing up to it.
I'm gonna look at him. Is anyone poking him?
Give me a perception.
I'm gonna look around too.
Yeah, Lucian's gonna kind of take a look around as well.
I see everything. You
Okay.
see less than everything.
I
see more
see
than everything.
more.
Okay, I would like to say this. Most of your companions are outside of the cart because okay, so this is the order it is. I feel like it's Dushy, Poison, and Sarka in front. Rex and Shelly are walking besides because of their winter clothes. Are able to handle it a bit better. Your new tiefling friend, Roxy, is walking because she actually thinks it's pretty fun to walk so far. As you guys are investigating, you notice that the cart you slightly notice that the winter blanket appears to be moving ever so slightly.
I pull the blanket off.
Pippers, you're attacked by a mimic. It eats your face. No.
Ah!
I'm kidding. That's not my chance. Pippers,
Damn it, man.
you notice a young cobalt, a young snowball. As soon as you put up the thing, they just kind of like wave hi to you, and then they boop your nose and start giggling again.
What are you doing here? How many there are you? What are you trying to do?
Did this thing follow us?
It's still giggling, and you hear another sigh from another thing saying, hello. I think the chick is up.
Hello.
How big are they, if I may ask?
The one that booped your nose is about one and
3/4.
1'9", 1 foot. Why is it so hard?
Maybe like 1'4"
1'9",
or 1'9". Mm-hmm.
1'9" tall.
Mm-hmm.
The other one appears to be 2'4" tall, feet tall. But you do notice that the 2'5" one appears to have a shield on its back. A white shield.
Huh. Who are you and what are you doing in our car?
My name is. He's like. What are you doing in my cart? I don't know.
Lucian's is gonna just kind of like raise an eyebrows and give him like a seriously look.
This is our cart.
You're like, what are you doing here?
Squatters' rights. That's what they're doing here. I don't know. I'm being stupid. Give me a second.
I point at the scratch marks on the front thing. It's like, that's obviously my name, so squatters' rights do not work since I wrote my name on it.
Get out of here, Kosai. No, they're like, but fine. I want to save Lady Aurora in Cali, okay? And
You mean my sister and niece?
yes, them. My name is Gax. Gax. I actually tried rolling up a name. This is the only one that looked good. One was actually literally HIV. What the frick is a name like that for a cobalt?
Hive?
The heavy. Do the heavy.
Oh, shut up.
Did you say HIV?
HIV. Yeah.
So Hive
Hive.
or HIV?
I
Hiv.
didn't
Do the
read it
heavy.
like that, okay? Leave me alone.
Deep undercover gecko.
That's pretty funny.
Yes, in a
Undercover.
little bit. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're back again. Sorry for all the breaks. Things are just so weenies right
No,
now.
I understand. Today's kind of a weird day.
Today's been just a busy bullshit day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rex is stage right, chased by a bear.
Murders.
Yeah. Oh boy, wait, murder? What?
Do the heavy. Stuck in my head.
Oh, oh my god, this is not a nightmare I wanted to open. Close window. Oh my god.
What did you do?
I googled Gex because I was trying to remember a random Gex game because those games were awful.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah,
found the
dude.
shipping?
Alright, I'm
Shipping with Bubsy Bobcat. Like, why?
Oh,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh boy.
That's an old ship.
Oh boy, I'm confused as to what's going on. Okay. Yes.
I Google image searched Gex.
Yes, the undercover gecko, right.
And he got rule 34.
Oh boy.
Okay. There's apparently a shipping between Gex and Bubsy Bobcat, and I don't know why.
Oh boy.
Because the internet exists.
Right.
The interwebs.
But Jack is just like, yes, I want to save them. And I'm going to do it whether you stop me or not. I owe them that
Why?
much.
Why would we stop you if we're gonna be doing the same thing?
I don't know. I don't talk to that many people, okay?
Okay, Dashay, I'm good. Okay, and I stand right next to him. Look how tall I am. Okay,
Okay.
and I put my hand right on top of him.
Mm-hmm.
Look how tall he is.
Yes.
You maybe like math-wise.
Math-wise, what?
But this is a child.
Excuse me.
This is a Kobo child.
I'll have you know I am 5 years old. I can take care of myself.
See? Not even a full-grown child yet. Only 5 years old.
How old are you again, Pickles?
I'm 13. By the way, insight check that shit.
He is honestly telling you the truth. He is 5 years old.
He's like that brash
Probably,
teenager that
like-
thinks they can do things.
Yeah, probably. To be honest, he's about like 4 years and 10 months, probably 11 months. So like he's almost 5. He really is like a teenager thinking
So
he
he
can do it
is
all.
lying.
Yeah, but he thinks he's 5, but he's not really 5. Pepper's lying. You eye for detention.
Wow.
Oh my god.
That seems like a waste on this.
Hey, I can do it as much as I want. There's no limit.
It still feels like a waste. Get out of here.
Wow.
Anyways, just like, well, yes, I plan to save them because I am one of the chosen few. And he holds out
The
his
chosen few.
Yes, he holds out with his shield. And you will notice, well, you don't really have to roll perception, it's like just straight view. This shield apparently seems to be made out of dragon scales. Cast off dragon scales.
I'm glad Misty isn't here because she would totally steal that for her plate armor.
I would
For
be
dragon.
I would be so pissed if that's what she did, honestly.
That'd be funny.
How about this one? And I point to the littler one.
That is my sister, and she followed me because she thought it'd be funny. As you notice that she starts trying to, like, while you're pointing her direction, she starts trying to grab your hand.
I try to pull it away. Would that? Should I actually roll for that?
No, you're faster than she is.
No, it'd be more hilarious if she won kind of thing and broke his arm.
She's not trying to break his arm, she's just trying to grab onto it.
Yeah, but a child kind of thing who doesn't know their own strength. Imagine.
Pippers literally has a 10. What? Jesus,
Imagine. Imagine.
Do it.
She
Dude,
literally got
she's
a
Infinite
not-
nine-
possibilities.
She got a straight up 19. She almost got it, Pipper. She almost got your hand.
See?
Wow.
See?
And this is
I'm gonna give myself
Commander
t-
too.
I'm gonna give myself disadvantage
Yeah.
because I actually want her to win.
Okay. She'll grab on your hand and start giggling.
I
And
just try to like
she'll say in broken,
move my arm up, but
She'll say in broken draconic, hero.
and I'm trying to like wave her off, but I'm guessing she's holding on to me pretty tight.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then we find out she has like giant strength kind of thing.
No, she has no actual modifiers to or anything.
So it's all natural strength. Got it.
Yeah, I literally am using Cobalt Commoner stats for her, like stats, and there are no modifiers, so it was just a straight up 19 without any kind of modifier.
She has the skills to pay the bills.
Apparently.
Unlike her brother. No, I'm kidding.
Wow, rude. That's just like, listen, I've just, listen, it's just us. Our family died a long time ago, and I have to look out for her, and if it wasn't for Lady Aurora, we would be alone, and I plan to save her with this shield.
Okay,
And this...
2 questions.
Yes.
2 questions.
Yes.
One, Staff, where the hell were you hiding that thing? Okay. Okay, well, that's not my question.
Hammer
Go ahead.
space. Hammer space. That's where he was hiding it.
Okay, question 1.
Uh-huh.
What the hell is she talking about, hero?
She thinks you're a hero for what you did for the village.
Okay,
Personally, you don't
Number
look that
2.
strong, honestly.
okay, that's number 3 then. Number 2, rude. Anyway,
That's not a question, Pippers.
it's a statement. Anyway, number 3, what the hell are you talking about, sister? Kobolds don't have family.
I don't know where you come from, but we were born from the same mother and father. But sadly, we lost them about 2 years ago, and that's all we have left is each other, and the rest, as well as Lady Aurora, which I plan to protect her with this shield. What part of that do you not understand, old man?
Oh shit! Well,
Oh, wow.
5-year-old.
that is very, very commendable of you. But well, we promise that we will bring Lady Aurora back. But I guess you can come with, but you have to promise that you will stay in the cot. Understood?
Fine, but I promise I can help with this shield.
Well, it looks like you have a little one here that will need your shield's protection.
And what did you say her name is again?
I don't actually have a name for her help.
Hmm.
Do you want me to help?
Yes, please. This is simple.
Noodle.
Nudes.
Aw, that's a cute name, Noodle.
Because when she was born as a baby, she was limp as a noodle.
Oh, that's also mean.
That is kind of mean.
But then she sprung up, you know, still lively, but when she doesn't want to do anything, she goes limp as a noodle. It's like, no, I don't wanna.
I'm gonna name her Snowflake.
Okay. That's better.
Her name is he's like, this is Snowflake, my 2-year-old my 3-year-old sister.
Inside check! You're making it older than you think!
What is it with you and your inside check?
Inside check.
He's
Oh!
telling the truth.
2 to 3.
Well, then that's just even more reason that you should stay in the cot and protect your sister like a good big brother.
I mean, I don't even care if your family were elite warriors or magicians that you were lucky enough to have parents, but come on!
Pippers, are you alright?
What? Kobolds don't know their parents unless their parents are like elites. Otherwise, they're just thrown into a pile and that's it.
Well, I mean, kobolds aren't the only ones who maybe don't know their parents. I mean, there are other people in this world who maybe have lost their parents when they were young or never knew them.
Well, there's only 2 ways that in my clan a kobold knew who their parents was. They were super elite.
Mm-hmm.
2, the parents were really stupid, so that when the kid did something stupid, they say, hey, look, That's your idiot parrot! Don't be that stupid!
Right, yes, you have mentioned that. But still, I mean, maybe that's different part of the world, things work differently, you know, that sort of thing.
Mm,
I
I
wonder
guess.
if I have parents, and if I have other siblings as well.
Well, I'm sure you had parents at one point or another, or otherwise you wouldn't exist, you know.
But I don't know. Maybe the reason why I have amnesia is because I was created instead of born naturally.
Please,
I don't know.
Dusk, please don't say anything else like that. That might make me question things a lot more than I already am.
And then on top of Lucian's shoulder, she's crazy, isn't she?
What the fuck are you?
You've seen me before, you freak.
You freak!
I thought that was just a drunken illusion.
Well, to be fair, you're always drunk in my mind.
Oh boy.
Are you in my mind, Dusk?
What?
The...
Dusk, question. Do you always think that I'm drunk?
Just get like you like it's like I guess you now that I think about it, you do always look kind of drunk. You're always hitting on ladies, which
What?
I'm pretty sure a patron that said no always did that when they were drunk. So it's possible.
I am not drunk right now.
I'm pretty
I swear to you, I am not drunk.
Pippers, doesn't he look drunk to you too?
So, fuck.
Is he drunk?
No, does he look drunk? Is what I said.
I think he just looks sweet. Like, you know. Lucian!
Thank you, Pippers.
Oh, so is
But
that what you guys
maybe-
call drunk here? Lucian? Then
Yeah,
you're
they
total
also say-
Lucian.
Yeah, that's what we always used to say!
Well, back to the brass of things. So, child,
Old man.
You're right.
Remember, you're talking to like a brass teenager.
Well, please don't do anything rash. If we will, I'm not against you coming with us, but I do ask that you do what we ask, please. And as soon as Aurora is rescued, you can greet her yourself, and you can escort her back to your home and be proclaimed the hero that you are.
Alrighty. Okay, I also have characters just like nods. Alright.
You know, I just thought of something.
Mm-hmm.
If she's my niece, and you see her as family, does that make you, like, my grandkids?
You're weird.
I mean, that's not the first time people have told me that.
Same.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So, yep.
You're weird. As a response, you're weird.
Yes, that's honestly his response. He's like that. You're weird. And a lot
Weird.
of the NPCs do nod. Just like, yeah. Yeah, this is our normal. That's alright. So I'm gonna assume you continue going on with your new stowaways.
He's
Yeah,
a
I-
CR1?
What?
No, I'm looking up Cat Cobalt Dragon Shield stats.
No, I messed with he's actually a CR6 right now.
Holy shit!
Just in case anything happens!
Okay,
It's
okay.
because I don't want my NPCs to die. He's not really combat heavy. He's just in case, okay?
Okay.
So,
Hold on.
Kobold, what was your name again?
Yes.
Pippers!
Gek, right. we we must go and procure some extra, uh, larger muscle. Your muscles are quite impressive, but you don't have the stature that we might need, unfortunately. Uh, but we can get some from some orcs, that, maybe from the orc tribe nearby. Do you know the way there? You're more familiar with the land here, correct?
Yes, but I don't really leave the cave, so I can try to help. I'm really
What?
good at tracking.
Well, maybe you might recognize it. Recognize maybe some landmarks or some natural formations that might be able to point it out to us where to go.
Maybe.
That would be great. What do
Alright.
you say?
He looks at you for a second. He's like, alright, I'll try. He's like,
Thank you so much.
I'm assuming Snowflake is still grasping onto Peppers with
Yep.
with a death grip.
yeah, and she's just like happily grabbing onto you and continuously in broken broken Draconic still keeps calling you a hero. Well, Demon actually does so. Alright.
I'm sorry I interrupted you, Lucian. You were gonna
Oh
say
no!
something.
Oh no! It's fine. I think we should move on though. We are burning daylight here, and do not want to travel in the dark.
Alrighty. As
Even though I can see in the dark, it's things lurk in the dark, as you know.
Alrighty. Dust Shy, as you continue on, Poison Fang actually wants to ask you something. Strange
Oh, no.
time, but she wants to ask you something. Well,
Sure, go ahead, kid. She's older than me. Go ahead, kid.
oh my god. Poison Fang's just like, Dust Shy, why am I still here? At any point, if you wanted, you and your friends could have let me die, but for some reason, you kept me alive. Is there a reason for that?
I mean, why would we want to kill you? Is I guess question.
Scales, my claws, anything
Looks at
useful?
Misty.
Anything useful like that? Where I am from, the loser. The winner takes everything they can from the loser. Their life, their gold, their power, their everything. The strong conquer the weak. The weak, sadly, well, not sadly, the weak, either failed to survive another day, or are killed. But for some reason, instead of letting me die, you all decided to keep me, and I want to know why. Is it because you want something from me, or is it just some strange sense of morality?
Honestly, well, uh, it was not my call on this, and my input was one of caution about trusting you not to attempt anything once you were back to full strength. But the others, Misty and Dusk here, believed that there was more to you than just some strong creature, some mindless beast, that, considering how well versed you are in speech, it's clearly not mindless. But these two often like to see the better in others, and especially Misty. She thinks that almost no one is above redemption.
When she remembers.
Yes.
She, she'll just look at
Ooh.
you interested in what you're saying. Not like
Hmm.
I'm a bit confused, but listening intently as you say that. I
Hmm.
am not accustomed to such ways, but if you are worried that I might betray you, I have no reason to. I have lost, and even if I was to escape or anything, I'm sure the others, if they knew I was still alive, would probably finish me off one way or the other. I am not here
So,
for survival, but as customary of you winning and keeping me alive, I am bound to you now. I guess you could say,
so you owe us a life debt, is what you're saying.
if that is the term you wish to use, then yes.
Hmm. The your life is in our possession, our hands. Hmm. Your life is ours to do with. Basically, is what you think.
Yes, that is how I was. That is the ways that I was raised in, and yes, that is what I believe.
Lucian's is gonna kind of look to Dusk and Peppers. And what do you two think of that? It's kind of ridiculous, correct?
I don't know. I mean, I have amnesia. I mean, the reason why I
Well,
gave you,
how do you
I, hmm?
how do you feel about that?
I, hmm. She like thinks it's like I feel like there's something there, but I don't know. Honestly, like I can't. That feeling that I feel like I don't know.
What? Thank you, Dusk. Peppers, what about you?
He's dead.
I have the magic spell with me again.
I was just about to say.
I'm sorry. I got. my hand keeps slipping with that. I'm sorry.
Lucy, you meanie.
I was just reading a book all about dungeons and masters and guides, looking for something because somebody said something about guns were in it.
Oh, is that the one written by the Merrick Merrick Matthews?
Oh my god.
Possibly.
Oh my god.
I think it's more of a Mike Merles or a Jeremy Crawford.
Oh, or was it a Jeffrey Max?
Possibly. Hold on, let me get my other books.
Mr. Magic.
I haven't got anywhere. So I'm sorry. I also got a little bit pulled away here. So what are we trying to talk to the dragon about? The dragon was telling us about how she
Poison
thought we were going to kill her.
Poison believes that because of you saving her life, she owes you a type of life debt, which her life belongs to you, and whatever you see to do with her seems fit. So essentially, if you want to kill her, she'd be more than okay with that, because that is sadly what she believes her life is now, or was raised to believe her life is to become.
Yeah,
And-
I think
I
I think Dusk would be like saying, my reason for keeping you alive might be again weird, coming from you, of course, but I
Like everything is.
had it. Had amnesia kind of thing. The only one that stayed by my side during that time was Callie, kind of thing, and she became like a sister to me. I mean, she is my sister, but that's not the point here. So, I guess in a way, it's kind of like I just want to have that family grow, I guess. Maybe that's why I called you sister before.
She'll nod her head. I see.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna lean in. It's like, stay away from Lucian. When you get older, he'll hit on you.
I will not. Like have told you multiple times, I have standards.
Get out of here, you Peppers, but what do
I
you
think it usually involves pollination.
No. And that one, I was tricked myself. But
Insight check.
Oh my god.
Go ahead.
But Pippers, what's your 2 cents?
I
Hold on, first.
he's telling the truth.
Damn it!
Hey, wait, does he have to roll for that, or does it have to hit a certain thing?
He's telling you the truth, you butt.
Not unless he's not lying. If he's not lying, then I don't have to. Then I don't need.
But you are lying. You said you have standards. That's obviously a lie.
I thought you were rolling about him being tricked. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, let me see here. Let me see. He does have standards, but they're just not high standards.
He does have standards, as long as they have boobs.
No, it's a little higher. He doesn't go after anyone super young, or like anyone who's like naively young, or not of someone of upper crust echelon, background or wealth. So that's his standards. But you don't know that. You just know that he has standards, just not high ones.
Ah.
Or at least he's he's not entirely lying, but he's not entirely being truthful.
Yeah,
So,
I'll lean into Poison Fang and be like, see, don't trust him.
but nonetheless, Poison Fang, you are wish, but we spared your life because you still are young in terms of dragon age, old to us by our standards, but you are still young and still learning and growing. You can learn to be better than what you are when we met you. You can learn to be a better dragon, better what is socializer. I don't want to say a better person, but basically be able to change your attitude and your outlook on life and the world. That is the thing. That's the great thing about living creatures. We are a change. We are expected to change, to grow into who and what we want to be. We aren't just immediately born with a purpose or expected to be something, to follow a certain path. We can change, and you can change too. I think that was what Misty and Dusk here saw, and believe that you can do.
I'm gonna lean towards Peppers and be like, alright, we know now for sure that this Lucian's a fake. How do we take him out?
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Shit! He just pulls out a cell phone. Yeah, hello.
They know.
They're onto me.
Chill.
Yeah,
Oh my
we're gonna need
God.
you to call.
I think we need
calling the Blackhawks. Yeah, you have to bomb the entire site.
Oh my
I think we're gonna have to.
Yeah.
You ever see that one movie, They Live?
What's a movie?
What's a move?
I heard about this one guy called Rowdy Rod Piper, and he had these glasses that made people, like, he could actually see if people were aliens or something.
What are aliens?
I take it I'm the only person here who's seen the movie They Live.
Sadly, I think so.
That makes me so sad. It's such a good movie.
How old is it?
1980s. Basically, the entire world is actually already under the control of aliens, and the only way you can see who's alien and who's not, and all the subliminal messages, are through special sunglasses.
Let me see. Maybe the movie kind of sounds familiar, but
It's made by the same guy who made Halloween. It's a great movie.
Alright, just real quick, Poison Fang will just, after hearing you say that, would nod and say, I, don't fully understand, but I have much to think about. Thank you for answering my question. And you continue on with this trip.
La di da da.
I'm assuming the entire time Snowflake is just attached to my arm.
Uh-huh.
And she's just saying hero, 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 or is she saying anything else?
She continuously calls you a hero and pretty much just that and just giggling the more she holds your hand.
How funny would it be that you're a hero to her just because you're blue?
After a little bit, she tries to say its full sentence by saying you saved us. But like in really broken common, sorry, not common, broken draconic, because she's still young and hasn't made full sentences yet.
Oh, so she's like a preschooler.
Oh God.
Yes.
What's her CR rating?
1/4, 1/8.
She's a CR0.
Her-
She's a commoner.
Oh
Her
God.
Her CR rating, kindergarten.
Yeah. And anyway,
I was gonna say that's absolutely adorable. Can I reveal the reason why these people are these characters are here?
if you want to, that is completely up to you, my dude.
Oh god, is Pipper's adopting them?
Pippers,
It was
are
my-
they your children?
They're
Are
not
they
my
your
children.
kids? Huh?
But it was kind.
Oh my god. Alright, so Dustcast adds
And
add a
it's-
nursery to the base kind of thing, and
We're not adopting them. What are you talking about?
Don't you want? Yes, we were not keeping them. We are not. They have a home to go back to, and family, right?
Right.
Gek, yes.
Yes, yeah.
That was Gex.
Or Gex, yeah. Right, Gex, you do have a family to return to, yes?
Not, no. Without Lady Aurora, it's just me and, Snowflake.
What about the other snowballs there?
They're nice, but I don't really fit in with many of them.
You often don't with family.
I think he said he's an orphan. Lucian, read the room.
Oh.
I'm assuming I can't even see anything anymore because she's probably like holding on to my head.
Yes.
I was thinking that, Pippers, but I didn't want to say it.
He
What?
He did sadly mention that his mom and dad died like 2 years ago.
Right. So,
thank god they still have their grandmothers.
well, I guess that is even more incentive for us to rescue Aurora. Right?
Right.
Right.
Hey! Where did everyone go?
We're still here. You're just, you got a little something on your face there.
God, get off of me, dude!
Lucian was just like pulling on it and pulling on the baby. Or the young little sister's like, come
Oh my god.
she's got quite a grip. Oh dear.
I can't believe everyone's dead.
Peppers, you might want to wait until she falls asleep, so free yourself.
I'm fine!
After about another hour of traveling, you finally make it to what appears to be a small orcish village. And the reason I say orcish is because of the it looks very primal in architecture.
Oh my god, Sam Riegel, you crazy son of a bitch.
Oh my god, what happened?
He's-
Oh my god, Lucian.
We knew you were watching Critical Role and decide you're cheating on us.
As
You
usual.
all knew I had a previous commitment.
My D&D is the only commitment you need, you son of a butt.
We are now a party of lies.
I'm gonna have to look for so many new people. Anyway.
Fable knew this coming in.
No, I didn't. I chose
That's
to
why I
forget it.
included the Lucian poofing out of existence thing.
That was because you're a weenie.
For Critical Role.
Yes.
Yeah, because he has an addiction, not like he can't watch it later. No, he has to watch it live like a freaking nerd.
I don't have time to watch it on Tuesday when it comes out.
Like a freaking nerd.
What about Wednesday?
Wednesday
Yeah.
I DM a game.
You can watch it during your DM.
No,
Don't do like me. I just do podcast.
Anyway.
Because I ain't got time to sit around for 5 hours.
oh my god.
Ain't nobody got time for
They're
that.
throwing marshmallows at him.
Alrighty. Besides,
So,
Lucian
anyone-
spoiling Critical Role for you. God only knows why. Anyway, yes, so you make it to what appears to be very primal architecture. Like, it has, somewhat primeval, like, kind of architecture. It has some huts made out of leather, made out of, fur of different animals here, and you are able to see a couple of humanoid shapes, which appear to be kind of like the orcs you've seen, but a bit of a lighter greenish skin. The ones you met had much more of like a greenish reddish skin. I should have mentioned that earlier. These ones are a bit of a much more lighter green, while the ones you fought were darker red, darker greenish red. As you continue closer to the village, these two guards spot you, but they don't seem aggressive. They don't seem like any hostile to you. They just seem a bit curious as to why is there a random cart here. Does anyone want to say something, or what do you guys do?
I can't see anything. I got a snowball child on my head.
The snowball child finally goes to sleep, and Gex
Oh.
will pick her up.
Wrapped around your eyes so you can't see forever.
Gex
She has
will
a tight
pick-
grip.
He was like, here, let me handle her. Here, let me just... Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see. Lucian will start with kind of ritual cast comprehend languages
Mhm.
real quick, and kind of hop out of the cart and kind of saunter on over to the
Hottest one.
orcs.
To the hottest one.
No, just to the orcs and be like just kind of speaking in common. Yeah, because I don't. Man. Be like, greetings there. Is this the orc village that we heard about from the snowballs up to the northeast from here?
They start speaking in Klingon. Thank you, Mogesh. I'm kidding.
Haha.
I'm kidding.
I'm
I
assuming-
understand. I understand it anyway.
I also assume at this time, Snowflake is now cuddling up to Cuddly Jim, so now there's a sound coming from the cart.
Yes,
Uh,
but she still seems to be hugging the plushie.
Oh dear.
As well as they look at you a bit confused. They're like talking, but you understand them. They're like, "What is he trying to? What is he saying? I don't really understand. Let me go get one of our people that understand common. Maybe they'll figure it out." Like he kind of holds out like a gesture that's pretty much like a one hold on, like give me a minute gesture, like with his hand. Because he doesn't really know that you understand him. He's just like trying to be like kind of respectful, you know, just like
He kind of nods. It's like,
after.
yeah, he's just like. Does it seem like they understood him?
Yes, At least they think they understood what you were saying.
Uh,
They
so he just kind of like nods, like, I am Lucian Amore. If you need to inform anyone,
um,
and I can hear and know what you say.
okay. After about a minute, the guard's still looking at you, a bit confused. But he's just like, after a minute, you see. I'm gonna be honest. You see a very familiar face, Lucian.
Oh shit.
It's not.
No.
It's nothing
Oh.
bad.
Okay. Whew.
Jesus Christ!
Hi, Plant Lady!
How mean do you
What?
think I am?
Well, that is one of his many multiple past encounters.
I
It's
mean,
gonna be an orc woman, and she's got like a half Asimar child in tow.
yes, definitely, totally.
Nah.
Let's just be a dick to Lucian. Why try to make a story? Son of a
Sorry.
bitch.
Sorry, go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
we're just
sorry.
sorry. We're
I
just
know,
joking.
I
We're
know.
just
I
joking.
know, I'm kidding too, but no. Lucian, Pippers, as well as you, Dashai, you see what appears to be a half-orc woman with bright red hair.
Oh,
Whoa,
that
shit.
person!
Yes,
Woo!
it's her.
It's Emerald.
That's not Emerald. Emerald's the goblin.
All right, so it's Goblin. Sorry, I saw red hair, green skin.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I have too many green skin characters.
Not all green-skinned people look alike. Oh my god!
Oh
What
damn.
have I become today? I'm
Oh,
so
damn.
sorry.
It's okay, but no, she appears. I forgot how to pronounce her name, but I have it written down, but I'm not gonna try because I'm dumb. Sarah. I don't remember. As soon as you see her, she smiles and says, "Well, it's been a while. What brings you to my neck of the woods?"
And then all of a sudden you hear again.
The guards are kind of like on edge. What was that? What was that? They're like,
It's just a It's just a preschooler.
it's just a preschooler.
He's gonna. Lucian's is gonna kind of like step back. It's like, and like, and he's just gonna kind of like, put on his mask. Like, oh, greetings, fair lady. What would your name be?
I have written it down, my good mans. Kershaw? Something like that.
Oh, good. So it's not her. Whew.
No, it's the lady you saved back in chapter 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The one that we saved from the absolute insanity when we just knocked on the front door.
Yes, that one.
Sorry, I thought it might have been something else he pulled from my bio. Ooh. Never mind. So,
I want to, but she's somewhere else.
oh, you scared me for a
It's okay.
second. You scared me for a second.
It's okay, DM. You're allowed to pull from many of Pipper's love conquests at any time.
Peppers, you're haunted by your old mate.
Oh,
no.
that's
Save
sad.
me, Pipper. Save me, Pippi One Kenobi. You're my only
What?
hope.
But
One-
she's already dead. I saw her get eaten.
Pippi One
Once Lu-
Kenobi.
It's like, save me, Peppers. I'm stuck between his teeth. He hasn't realized I survived between his teeth.
Oh my god.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
No, it was dark.
Alright, that's just okay. Back on track. Okay, that just got unnecessarily dark.
What- One solution here.
Oh no, I didn't mean dead. I meant she was hiding in the gas between his teeth.
I know,
Yeah.
but that's
But
still
still.
sad.
One solution here is her name. He's gonna like kind of like breathe a sigh of relief and take his mask off. It's like, oh, right. Kirasha, right. I remember you. It seems like so long ago that we saw you. What are you doing here? If I may ask.
She looks at you a bit confused. What do you mean? I live here. This is my tribe.
Da da da.
Oh! Well, that comes as quite a surprise. I did not know.
Yes. Welcome to. Well, let me be the first to welcome you to the Stormwind tribe.
Well, Stormwind tribe, huh?
Yes,
Well,
according to my mother, we used to go by the Rock Fury tribe, but ever since Dad took over, they decided to follow his name.
I see. Well, Pipples, or Duskshy, Misty.
I'm right next to you.
Oh, don't sneak up on me like that.
I walked next to you.
I am sorry. You're often below my line of sight. I lose track of you very easily. I am sorry.
It's okay.
But, oh, it's our old, the,
Kirsha.
yes, Kirsha, the nice half-orc woman that we rescued. You remember that? I remember
Keen
that.
mind.
It's actually been more than a month, Pipper. You would have forgotten, but
Damn it.
Ah,
I'm sorry. It has actually technically been more than a month since you saved her.
It's okay.
But, Kirsha, what that is great, that we've met a familiar face here. Dusk, has something that she would like to ask you.
Sure.
Since we are going after her family to rescue. Right, Dusk?
I gotta be throwing this on her now.
Well, she looks a bit like she tilts her head. She's like, "That's fine. My dad did tell your tiny kobold friend there, Pippers, that if you ever in need of help, we'd be more than happy to help." Pippers, you never told them, did you? Really, literally, Roland said when you saved his daughter that if you're ever in this neck of the woods and you need help, you can always count on the Stormwind clan.
Oh yeah, that's right. Keen mind.
No, that's not King Mine, you son of a...
Our keen mind has failed you on this one.
Did he never tell you?
No.
Oh boy, come inside. Let's give you some supplies. It's kind of cold, and maybe we can talk to my
Yes.
dad.
So is Stormin a human name or Stormin an orc name?
It's a human name. We used to be the Rock Fury clan.
Okay.
At least that's what my mom said. But then when Dad killed our old leader, well, the old leader, they decided to take on his last name.
Yeah, right now we're dealing with a whole bunch of stupid orc butts.
I've heard. We've had our own trouble with them. And she's like, if you want to see, and like she'll point to a vague direction where you see two greenish reddish skin orcs tied up. They tried to attack us. We caught two of their scouts before they could go back, and we're just holding them for now.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes. Yes.
Do they need their left ears?
Oh my god.
I don't think so.
What's that for?
I'll be right back.
Pippers!
Wait, was that for orcs or for gnolls?
That was for orcs.
Orcs.
Oh god!
Pippers! Pippers, no! You're far away
I think
from
he's slipping
me.
farther down the chaotic evil.
He's going more and more chaotic. Pippers, no! Pippers!
Okay. No.
Oh my god.
Pippers! Pippers, no!
I can't believe you remember that quest.
You remember that, but you don't remember being promised the debt by a very strong barbarian man.
I can remember when I could be a butt the most.
Son of a bitch. Anyway, she'll bring you to a really big tent where you all, using your passive perception, can hear the sounds of arguing. Oh boy, that mom's mad at dad again for something stupid. As soon as she opens the door to the tent, you see a human man having pieces of chairs thrown at him.
To be fair, he probably deserves it, so it's
He's
okay.
an idiot, honestly.
So
This is
there-
what I got. Can I see if he's using uncanny dodge?
He's literally a barbarian. He's using danger sense.
Damn it!
Like now, he's like, now, I know you're mad, but I promise we will figure out how to stop it. No, nope, stop. Put the chair down. Put the chair down. And she just throws it at him. He's like,
Ooh.
and as soon as the daughter comes in, he's like, oh, it's like, oh, hey, my friends are here. And the chair hits him on the head. We have guests. Can we be civilized for 5 seconds, please? And he's just like, right, hello, why do you all look so familiar to me? And,
I'm not the only one who forgot!
and the daughter's just like, Dad, these are the people that rescued me a month ago. It's like, ah, yes, my friends, how may I help you? It's strange to see you all the way up here, but nonetheless,
What?
how may I help you?
Well, Dusk, would you care to explain? I feel like I've been doing all the talking lately.
Seems like it. Looks over where the card is. It's like, especially when Poison Fang asks Dusk about the thing, and then Lucian decided to answer. Anyways, well, I guess you can say that my family is in danger now too, so to say. And on our way here, we found out about the orc tribe that could possibly help us.
Mhm. He slams his hands on the desk. Say no more. I owe you a life. I owe you a debt. And we've been having our own trouble with the orcs. Ugh. Bastards attacked one of our shaman the other day. Poor guy is really hurt. So say no more. We'll help you. Just point us in the right
Sweet.
direction, and we will do what we can to make sure they regret ever coming here.
Pepper's which way is north?
Stay away!
I point that way.
All right. Good. All we need is
Um.
a day to prepare, and we shall be able to help you.
Sweet.
What kind of weapons you got?
What kind of weapons don't we got is the better question. He says with a smile
Yeah.
on his face, follow me.
They have the void
Okay.
blade.
He'll show you to the weaponsmith they have. We have long bows, short bows, axes made out of the bones of our enemies. We have everything you need here.
Do you have a hand crossbow?
Oh yes, of course we do. We sometimes do trading with the dwarves. And he'll hand you one.
Yeah! I just realized I have proficiency! And I also actually found out, like, hand crossbows are actually good.
Yeah, they are.
I seriously did not realize that hand crossbows can actually be used as an offhand attack, and I feel so stupid about that.
The only problem is that you kind of need a hand to reload them, and it's that their range is only 30 feet.
There's also
I know.
There's also a feat you can get that pretty much
Crossbow
makes-
expert.
Yeah, crossbow expert that pretty
Mhm.
much makes it so that you don't have to worry about the reloading feature. You can just be like slash shoot offhand and be like boom, instantly reloaded for you.
Just like reload it with your teeth.
Pretty much, I feel like that's what it does.
Gross.
Oh yeah, I should probably ask if you got any, ammunition.
Of course. What do you think? What do you take this for? Savages?
No, I just want to make sure I remember so the DM doesn't say you forgot to ask him for ammo, though.
Ah, yes. I gotta be mean to the DM. Right. There you go.
Have you been to the DM?
Although, if you ever want to increase that, I'm gonna be honest, Pippers, I have actually made a specialized crossbow in Grimthor, but Papers wouldn't know about that. But one day, hopefully, I hope to see for you guys to see it. It's really cool.
And Dusk will get it.
Yeah, probably Dust will steal it. But anyway, he hands you some crossbows. Anything for my friends, but again, we should be ready in a day. Feel free to stay here for the night. It is kind of getting not really dark because of the weather. Because of the snow, it does kind of seem to get darker faster. But it is still light outside. He's just like, all we need is a day, and we should be able to take care of whatever it is on the. I will warn you though. If I'm right about this, the orcs have an army outside. My people will be able to take on that. But that's as far as we'll be able to take it. While they're busy, I'm assuming you're all going to go inside whatever there is they're hiding?
Yeah.
Well, yes, it would be quite beneficial if we could save our strength for the bigger fights
Very fair.
that might be awaiting inside. We think that these orcs are associating with this very strange Duragar woman who's come across an object that is quite dangerous, very dangerous, easy to lose yourself to it.
Interesting. Huh. I haven't met that many Duragar. I knew one. He was actually a really great blacksmith. He was actually one of the ones that he actually taught our blacksmith how to be better. Before, all the my orc clan did was try to make one blade out of different metals. It was weird. It's kind of like that one sword you have, Dushai. And he points to your blade. Kind of like that.
A null tooth.
But
My only weapon friend that works for me. Quals.
I'm so
Just
sorry.
kind of weird for a cleric to have.
Different clerics do different things, honestly. But yeah, he's like, alright. Again, feel free to stay the night. If there's anything you require, feel free to ask and we will try our best to accompany you. I owe you that much for saving my daughter. And for healing me that one time.
No worries.
Let it be said that the Stormwind clan is not as hospitable as any other race out here.
Oh no, I wouldn't dream anyone else would say that. But I guess any intel you could give us. We do not know much about these orcs or the land that they hold for their territory.
Best we can tell from my own scouts as well as from the prisoners, they apparently call themselves the Hellscream clan. They apparently the reason they call themselves that is they have a legend that some of their elite warriors or one of their old, like he does like air quotes, old tribe legends states that they made a pact with a demon or devil for power long ago. And that's why their skin looks the way it does, but old Orcish legends tend to be very exaggerated over time. At least that's what they believe, but from what I understand, their leader has magic. Very powerful yet strange magic.
Oh, wonderful.
One thing is, I believe he messes with... Have you heard of something called necromancy? He tends to revive his soldiers to use them again.
Oh,
So what? He's got an army of spooky, scary skeletons?
Yes, or zombies that tend to... If his men fail him, he just kills them and turns them into undead to use them for better uses.
spooky, scary skeletons. Spooky, scary
As
skeletons.
for the land they come from, we believe they're from.
Sorry.
It's okay. It is the season, honestly.
It's like basically like programmed in
I know.
at this point.
It's just like as for the land we believe they come from. They originated from Blight Ridge. I think that's what I called it. I'm not looking at my map right now.
It is!
Yeah.
I don't see it.
Yeah, it's Blight Ridge. It's all the way across the world on the map.
Oh, I see.
You'd think we originated from there. How or why in the Nine Hells did they get here? I don't know. They didn't come on boats. but somehow they're here.
Don't rock the boat. Don't rock the boat, baby.
But maybe how they got here had to do with that powerful object you wanted, or their leader somehow opened a gateway or something. I don't know, but all I know is ever since they came here, this whole place has gone to hell. More attacks here and there, more raids there. The giants that tend to be docile seem to be angry as well, but then again, they've always been annoying.
Oh, how wonderful.
Do not worry, the giant presence is very low and very lacking. It's quite rare to actually see them. Lucky you guys, honestly.
Yes. Then we were quite unlucky, as we've come across two of them.
I am sorry, but just glad to know you survived. Most people tend to have a hard time with the giants.
Well, we are quite tougher than we look, but those creatures did give us quite a bit of a beating.
Oh, I'm glad you're here. Besides,
As am I.
but that's sadly all we could come up with. As for what they want, or what they're doing here, we're not really sure. They can't seem to tell, and whenever they try, they sadly do end up turning into flame. Or they become engulfed in fire for some reason. It's really weird, so we kind of stopped asking them after a while. I'm sorry, that's as best the information I can give. I'm not really fluent in magic, especially not this kind of magic.
Can I look at the at them or whatever? Like, could I tell? What would I need to roll to tell if it's like a magic thing or a curse thing?
Arcana, actually.
Uh,
Or if you had Identify, you could try that out as well.
Does anyone here have identify? Do we have identify?
I can identify things. I have done it before.
Then you do it. You do it.
Well, all right. Give me 10 minutes, and I can figure out. Or well, actually, 11 minutes. Sorry, 11 minutes.
Okay.
Lucian will just kind of take it, and we'll sit down and just begin like using his rapier. We'll start drawing up the circle and the markings and runes for it, and we'll set the object down inside it, and then just sit down and touch as he utters the words, chanting.
Okay. Alright, so what do you guys want to do for 10 minutes, or should I just time skip?
Play cards.
Okay.
And I'm assuming I'm gonna. So is it just me, Dashai, and Lucian, or did anyone else come with us?
Rex would have gone to see the blacksmith because he's kind of interested to see how other blacksmiths do their work, especially orcish ones. So he's kind of there. Shelly would have gone to like the leather worker shop, or like the people, like the gatherer's hut, to see how they do it as well and see what kind of pelts they have. Poison and Sarka are at the cart, just making sure so everything's okay. And Gex is kind of like looking fiercely at the orcs, not like in a bad way, just like if you mess with him, he'll rough you up, kind of like a tough boy. While the orcs are just like confused, he's just like not really doing anything to you. You know, like how teenagers are always trying to prove their worth or whatever, even if it's like really stupid. That's kind of how he's acting.
I kind of like grab him and like, come on.
Fine.
There's always a bigger fish.
There's always a bigger fish. All right, Liam Neeson.
I've actually never seen that movie.
You son of a bitch. But that's okay. But yes, it's just like dark hair. Alright, Lucian, unless there's one something you want to tell him, Peppers.
Basically, all I really kind of want to do is just make sure that, like, I don't really understand, like, what this whole deal is, why they have, like, this. Basically, as I told you, he, like, doesn't understand, like, what family is, so he's kind of, like, weirded out a little bit why he's as protective of his dragon as he is.
Mm-hmm.
It because it's still culture shock to him, but basically, I'm basically just kind of like trying to keep him out of trouble because I know kobolds will probably become a smushy paste if they piss off an orc.
Yeah. Especially these all orcs look really swole, so yeah.
Yeah, he's not a swobold, so
He's not a swole ball, no.
The sister might be one day.
Oh.
Her stats, maybe.
Yeah, her stats will be swole as fuck.
Oh my gosh, what noise. Alrighty.
so as part of his kobold press actually has in the creature codex swobold.
I need to look that up. I've never seen them in the creature codex, but I'll look again.
Okay.
I've only looked in the first one, the Tome of Foes. But alright. So Lucian,
Yeah.
after about 11 minutes,
Mhm.
I'm assuming you would try to use your identifier in one of the creatures or like an object or whatever.
Mhm.
It appears
Yeah, on the object.
Okay. It appears that the whatever it is, this curse or thing, it's a strange curse. It's like I want to say it kind of works like a it's giving you a strange reading. It kind of works like a glyph of warding, but it's been twisted, almost altered to act more like a curse of anything. It triggers on a certain word.
Do I know the word?
It's like not necessarily a word, but like a sentence. If someone tries to talk or like give information related to like the leader, which is the name of the the name of the leader, which is actually Gul'dan, because I actually like that name for an orc.
Okay.
Don't sue me, Blizzard, please. It's like if the sentence or any information is given about him, the curse activates, instantly killing the person who's cursed with it.
So it's a curse, huh?
It's like a modified version, so yeah, it is technically a curse.
Okay, then. Is Lucian get to tell everyone? Lucian, secret.
Yeah, Lucian, once he kind of stops muttering his incantation, he's gonna kind of like the object away, kind of like look at his hands like, oh god, I touched it. Just kind of rub it in the snow, like, oh god. Well, I regret touching that thing. It is apparently some type of item that has been cursed with a trigger that relates to anyone spilling information about their leader, what they're up to, so and so. So basically, getting them to talk will be hard.
They explode because he said stuff.
No, it's the person who says it explodes, not someone else who says it. You play. It's only.
Can we like remove? Can we like remove them so we could get him to talk?
Remove the curse? Well,
I thought it was an item.
well, it is an item, but the curse has been put on the item.
Where's the item? Because I could possibly remove it.
Lucian's just kind of pointing it to where it's on the ground where he pushed it. Can't give it away from like, eh.
Alright, then I guess Dusk will go to the item and cast.
What's show me your remove curse real quick, like the okay. Occurs suspected one creature object and the objects. Okay. Okay. This shy is you cast that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As soon as you touch the item and you remove the curse, you watch as the curse from the item starts to lift, as well as the two orcs start to glow.
Eh?
They start to glow in a radiant light, almost as though whatever was affecting them has been removed as well.
Oh, thank God.
I
I was
thought
gonna...
they were gonna explode.
I know. I thought the same thing.
I'm
That's
not.
why I was like, eh?
We tripped the dead man switch.
No. I'm not a butt. Come on now. Like, Lucian, you would probably still have comprehend languages. They're like, you hear them talking like, what the hell? What was that? Why do I feel better?
I'm helping.
Hell did that?
Why did I feel better? It's terrible.
Well, I mean, the curse kind of makes it so that they have to obey their leader if they want to live.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm being a butt
Yeah,
again.
you are.
I thought they were like, oh no, we're free from the curse. Now they can torture us.
Yeah, Lucian's gonna just kind of like go over to the two prisoners and be like, "So, we just helped free you from that terrible curse that your awful boss put on you, basically chaining you to their service and making sure that if you tried to say anything, that you would die." God, how terrible is that? That they think so little of your life that they're willing to, well, kill you for it, to ensure that whatever the plans they're doing thrive. Are you sure you really want to work for people like that?
Give me a persuasion check after that sentence.
Okay. All right, here we go. Oh!
He would say in perfect common, so what? It's the orc way to die with honor, but you have a point. What kind of way to die with honor is it if we're chained up like that? If we're killed just by saying information? What do you want? Pretty sure you don't want to torture us after freeing us from that curse.
Fippers. No, we do not want to torture you. No, there is no need. We're just asking just for some information about what is going on. Your boss has taken someone who is very dear to a friend of mine, and I wish to get them back. And
Fine.
I wish to do it with as little bloodshed of your fellow brothers as possible. So if you know of any way that we could get in unnoticed and without alerting your fellow brothers, we won't have to fight them. We can maybe get our friend, deal with this despicable boss of yours to you, and get out without any fuss.
I do know of one secret tunnel leading down. I could probably take you
Secret
straight to the
tunnel.
boss, but you will need a distraction to keep the others busy. Which I'm sure you already procured, if anything.
Yes, we have some friends here who could cause a distraction, and we can make sure that they do their best not to mortally wound any of your brothers.
That is
As
fair.
we do not want to cause any unnecessary death.
A little bit too late, but fine. If it means if it means we're free of that bastard Gul'dan, then so be it. I will find you. I will tell you where the entrance is. And you promise to kill him and that stupid dwarf he follows.
I think that is a fair exchange. Yes.
There is another question I would like to ask, though.
Yes.
Is there like a item that, like this one that held your curse, is there one that kind of like controls the rest of them, basically. So, like, if we got rid of that, would it be possible to
Gul'dan staff.
Gul'dan staff?
The staff he wields. It's what keeps us working for him. My people or my tribe used to be nomadic. We didn't care for fighting. Sure, we had to fight, we'd go for it. We'd do that, but we tend to ourselves. Since Gul'dan cursed us the way he did, you get rid of the staff, the curse will be lifted from the rest of us. You can either destroy it or do whatever the hell you want with it. Either way, my people and I will leave this cursed land to fend for ourselves.
So if we go for the staff kind of thing, we can definitely take out his numbers dramatically.
Yes.
The problem is, you will have to deal with his. He kind of says in a really disgusting tone, kind of like disgusted tone. He's just like his pets, those black dwarves or whatever they're called, those dark-skinned dwarves. You will have to deal with them. They are not controlled by him the way my people are, but they do tend to follow him because they believe that they get power from him. There's nothing you can do for them. If you want to stop them, go for it, but my best advice is to kill as many as possible, because they probably keep coming after you. Hello?
We're all dead.
Okay, it got so quiet, I got scared.
Sorry. No, I was letting Dusk, talk. 'Cause I wasn't sure if Dusk was done.
Oh no, she's done. She's like, all right.
Another
I guess
warning.
Lucian's probably just off to the side with Pippers going, yeah, diplomacy.
Another warning. Another
High five.
warning, though. Gul'dan apparently found these strange creatures, if you can even call them that, down in the cave. None of us have seen them. Hell, I haven't, but just a bit of more of a warning, if anything.
Do you know anything at all about him?
Just that they used to be dwarves. That's all I know.
What do you know about the dwarven woman?
Apparently she used to be normal till she found some stupid book that Gul'dan really wants to get his hands on. Well, him and this stupid human wearing a fancy outfit. When they found the books, they apparently gave it to the dwarven woman, and she went insane. Kept wanting everything.
Lucian's just kind of looking to the others with kind of like a look of, like, oh shit, he knows what that is.
Apparently, Gul'dan. The only reason we came to this blasted land was because of promise. Well, we came because we were forced. What do you call it? The stupid dwarves are doing it because they were promised magic weapons with a forge or whatever. I don't know.
Well,
That's all I know. Pains me to say this. I'm sorry for not having more information.
no, you have shared quite a bit, and we greatly appreciate your cooperation.
I mean, having that bastard
nice.
die faster, then so be it.
Nice job, Pippers.
Sorry, I should have said it, but I know you guys are role playing. But I wanted to insight to see if I could tell if any of the information he's given us is correct. If he's not.
He's not.
Okay.
He's not lying, except some points he does feel uncomfortable when it comes to talking about Gul'dan. But it's more kind of like a fear, when saying it. Not like he's just he's kind of still afraid that the curse will kill him. Is what I'm trying to indicate with that. But
I gotcha.
He's 100% telling you the truth from what he knows and the information. He's just kind of like whenever he says the name of
Oh.
him or says he's planning, he's just like, kind of afraid. But yes,
Okay.
it is 100% truthful information.
Ah! Sorry, my dog just scared me.
It's okay.
Why'd you do that? Huh? Why'd you do that?
Anything but the dog.
But yeah, he's just like,
Rough you for. So,
I have one request though. I want to help kill that bastard.
so, does anyone? We need a map. Can you show us on a map where this back tunnel entrance is to your boss?
Well-
This Gul'dan.
Well, he just said he wanted to help kill that bastard so he could lead us.
That is true. I guess. So, well, I guess this means that we have a way in instead of the front entrance, and he says Lucian's is gonna kind of look to Kirisha and her father,
Mhm.
and it appears that all we need is a distraction, and that is where you all could come in. Just make sure you don't try to mortally wound any of them, and that way you
Or die!
risk, yes, or die yourselves. You need to basically just cause a large enough diversion without deeply engaging them.
You can dress in a hula skirt!
Luau!
Hey,
Who wants a big hunk of fat and juicy meat?
Roland
Come,
smiles.
get
He
a big
just
tasty
says,
treat.
he smiles and says, don't worry. We have our ways of distraction, and believe me, none of us are gonna die. If we did, my wife would revive us just to kill us again. Yeah,
Oh, fun.
she is our best shaman. She has a bit of a temper, but she's the best nonetheless. She cares for everyone as though they're her own family, so do not worry. We promise we will make sure we don't mortally wound any of them and possibly survive ourselves. Just point us in the right direction and we'll make as much noise as you need.
Ah, good. Excellent.
Clippers, which way is north again?
Turn it to shy.
It's that way!
Thus,
You already said.
Lucian can point up at the sun. See the sun? See what it is?
Isn't it nighttime by now?
No, it's slowly becoming night, but I forgot.
See where the sun is setting? That is west. The opposite direction, east. That means that way is north.
I I would like to note I forgot about Roxy. She would have gone with Rex because Pippers, you did ask for gauntlets of ogre strength, right?
Yes, that is a joke, but I
God.
guess we're going there.
I
Yeah,
mean,
we are.
Mobile time!
I mean, well, to be honest, she just in case she's gonna try to see if Rex can make the gauntlet part. If that is something you do want in the future, it will be possible. But for now, she did see what you guys had and was gonna try to. Anything metal or metallic will be used to turn into the part of the materials, just to make it easier on you guys in the future.
Actually, we could probably use it, like little weak pippers, and we can like challenge people to fights, and they'd be like, he's a weak little kobold. There's no way. Gauntlets of ogre strength.
Krakatoa around to the nuts. Oh.
Anyway, but yes. All right, so we can. All right, so before we end the session, I am just going to have it set that you all take a long rest. You all prepare for the next day, and just because I don't want to have any crazy random encounters, because you guys will basically scare the shit out of it. It is the next day. You are now prepared, and
I want to say,
Mhm.
I want to say beforehand,
yeah.
I want this to be a little bit. Can I be a little bit cute?
Yes, you
Too bad.
when Pippers is, I'm taking it. We got our own tents, right?
yeah.
I'm going to say, like, Pippers is just going to try to sleep by himself with Scooby, and would would Snowflake try to find Pippers?
Yes, definitely she would.
So I'm willing to bet at that point she just tries to snuggle up to Pippers or something.
Yes.
You're the DM. You're to decide if you do that or not.
She would actually.
You are the DM.
She would, and Pippers, next morning, you are being snuggled up by Snowflake, and her brother sleeping on the other side of the bed as well.
Aww.
He kind of doesn't want to leave her alone.
And Lucian's just standing there sipping a hot morning cup of coffee, just going, look who's the father now.
And then somewhere off in a different city, a small child looks at this rising sun and it's like, I'll find you, Daddy. Someday.
Fuck, god damn it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the kids, if there are any kids, they're better off not knowing Lucian.
Oh my
Yeah, but you know,
At least
you know
there's
how
20
kids
children.
are. They want to know their daddy.
Oh
No,
my
god.
All
At
right.
least 20 different children
Oh my
at the same
god.
time.
In 20 different towns and cities and
Yeah.
stuff.
Hey,
I'll find you, Daddy.
he pulls out of town for things get too risky.
It'll be like that,
Mhm.
this dude has like a bunch of kids because he, did that whole
Oh,
sperm donation kind of deal. And they all
Yeah.
wanted to meet him.
I was gonna.
I remember
I was
that.
gonna. So he pulls out of town before things get too bad, huh?
Ah, he pulls out.
Oh my god. You know, I cannot look for a fifth person with you guys. I really can't. You're terrible. You're all...
I'm so sorry.
You need to find someone as terrible as us.
I don't
Yeah.
think that'll be possible, honestly.
Nailed it.
And anyway, but yes.
Chicka bow wow.
Alright, next morning, you all make your way to the battlefield, to the area where, once you come across, someone give me a perception check. After getting ready, everything is, I know it seems like I'm kind of rushing, I apologize for that.
No, it's okay. We've kind of spent most of the session just kind of around.
Yeah.
Dragon Eye.
Alright. Dustshy, you're able to see what appears to be a small army as well as a small horde of orcs that have set up camp right in front of the base. Right as you see that, right as you stop for now, the orc that's going to lead you says, "Alright, hopefully you make good on your promise, because this is gonna really be annoying."
War. What is it good for?
Roland will say a speech, like will give an inspirational speech to his men, like to his even his own army, and they start to go to war at each other. They start to invade these orcs, and that is your guys' chance to make it deep into the.
Did Missy give us an inspirational speech?
Yes, because I know Misty would, and her words are, thanks and
Something inspirational.
Thanks and stuff. That is her inspirational speech.
Is that 9 or
9, yes.
9.
9.
Oh my god.
I want to go see Jojo Rabbit so much.
Oh my god.
But yes, finally after that, the orcs is like, alright, now's our chance. Bring whoever you want to bring with us, because once we're in there, it's gonna be a bit of a hard. Once we're in there, we're not gonna get out anytime soon. So make sure you bring all the friends you know you're gonna want to keep with us.
So probably bring Rex, Shelly, Poison Fang. Probably want to keep the kids with us so that they stay out of trouble. But you know, have them stay with someone to stay safe. I think. Also bring Falcor, our ancient silver dragon friend who has been with us for a long time.
Oh my god. Alright. Just let me write it
I
down.
am the last one.
Should-
I am the last one.
should we pause here for this week? In case if Misty wants to join us next week.
Yep, this is where we'll pause for the week. While a battlefield is going on, you hear clanking of swords versus flesh and people knocking each other out and
and we're being shown to the secret entrance
Yes.
or exit, wherever it is.
Yep. It's kind of like a secret exit, but it's not really known that to Gul'dan because
It's
of
a
Ned.
it's an emergency. Oh, shit's gone bad. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, pretty much, kind of like that.
Okay.
Alrighty, just make sure to write me in the Discord or send me a message as to who you want to take just in case, so I can write it down for myself as well. As well as with that, we will end today's session with you guys. While you guys have your friendly army distract the people, we will now. That's where we'll end today's session, going deeper into the once dwarven city, which doesn't have a name right now because I'm stupid.
We did it! Well, I mean, it's an ancient forest, probably long forgotten.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
The ancient forge of Dairy Queen!
Yes, the ancient forge of Queen. There used to
Dairy Queen!
There used to be kings and there used to be queens, and at one point there was Hell's Kitchen, but we don't talk about that. Anyway.
And the queens were actually cows, so that's why they were called.
Oh my god. Anyway, yes, we'll end today's session there. I hope you all enjoyed. It was a really rough start for us, honestly. Hopefully, Misty will be able to join us next week. I really do hope so. Depending on what happens next week, I might be opening up slots to look for a new player just in case something like this happens again. I don't know. We'll talk about it after next week. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for anyone who watches us on Twitch or YouTube or anything. Yeah, see y'all next week. Bye.
And visit our
Bye.
MySpace page.
Yes.
Yeah.
God, MySpace.
Yes, visit our MySpace page at helpus.com. Anyway,
And don't forget
We're
to visit our
also-
Instagram.
We're also on GeoCities, Angel Fire.
oh boy.
Ask
AOL.
Jeeves.
Mhm. You also make sure to download the newest Netscape browser.
Oh boy. Okay.
See you all
Bye.
next week.
Bye.